Yeah, copyright off rip. Fucking the Dream gonna hear that snare. He gonna be like, "Yeah, we got him." Nigga own the whole episode. I think that happened since we streamed nigga recently.
About to chop that out.
What's good, y'all? Appreciate you guys. Oh shit. What's
good,
y'all? Appreciate you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Gas Money Podcast. Before we get started, please hit that bell icon and that subscribe button so you never miss another upload. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at gas.money.podcast. AG?
Welcome to another installment of Gas Money. We got a special reoccurring family friend of the pod. We got Jackman in the building.
Yes, sir. And to the left of me, to the other side of the room, we got more money, more problems, big deal.
Whoa!
Cash money.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, you feel me? Well, come on, son. You chill out, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm about to start calling him Flagy.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was
big
big deal.
I ain't gonna lie.
Come on,
big,
man.
and then D syllable after that, it sounds kind of crazy.
Cool, but it's me though. No problem. I'm from New York. It's fine.
And to the left of me, we got Tune 200 in the building.
Big deal.
Yes, Sirski. And to the left of me, we got AG in the building. Big deal. What do you even meant by that?
Yeah, I don't know. It was bad. But it's great content. All right, so not all at once, because I heard Little Birdie told me that everybody had a dope week, whatever. So who wants to go first?
This nigga can go first.
Oh, niggas live?
I'll put on my hat because I had a great father week.
This shit about to be his whole personality for the rest of the time.
Yeah, I waited to tell niggas about this just so I could bring it up every day. But anyway, so I'm off Mondays. So Mondays, it was really, really hot. I think like 90 something degrees. So I went to the beach with my son. That was cool. That was fun. I enjoyed myself. But what really was a good day of the week was Wednesday. I went to a baseball game with him, and nigga, the Mets killed these niggas, which was one. And then honestly, you could do a whole bunch of family shit with your kid at their first baseball game. They print out a certificate. It was really fun. Juan Soto hit 2 home runs. It was a really good game, honestly. So that's what I did all week besides work. I spent 2 days, 2 full days with my son.
Who'd they play?
The Braves, which is a big deal.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
Big deal.
You did that on purpose?
Yeah, come on. Nigga. I'm really nice like that now.
Yeah, that was elite.
You feel me?
I slipped that in there. Elite.
Come on.
Hey, yo.
What?
See, that was flag. So niggas saying big deal is flag, but
No.
niggas, I'm going to slip that in there.
I didn't say I was doing anything, but sure. Whatever. Call it what you want. Jack, man, what's up, man?
Yo, man, my week has been fire, bro. I ain't like, yo.
Nothing happened.
Yo, everything happened, man.
Nigga
This
talking
shit
like
has
Soulja
been-
Boy.
This shit has been like the illest experience. I say this: if you could not work for about 6 months, do that shit. That shit,
COVID.
Right, not COVID, because COVID was dope, but COVID was different.
Yeah, there's nothing. You couldn't do much. You had to sneak into things.
But like I think everybody should at least get like 6 months off from their job at one point and just literally just live life. Like that shit is dope as hell. Cause you wake up some days and you find out who the fuck you are. So I've been doing that shit for like the last 6 months, and my nigga, yo, every day is an adventure, bro. But yeah, my weekend I can't really tell y'all, cause if I do, I start telling on people and shit like that. I don't want, feel me? But my weekend was.
Can you give us like one tidbit? Just because the people are wondering.
Man, shit. I say this, man. I don't remember where I parked my car. That's kind of week I had. Mm-hmm. That's yeah.
Okay.
So you talking about taking 6 months, so you getting paid the whole time?
I mean, unemployment is a motherfucker, but that shit is only like, that ain't that much. I'm not even gonna hold you, but like, yeah, if you could save your bread and really take 6 months off and just bug the fuck out, I advise everybody to do it. And that might be the most fucked up advice in the world, but like being an American, bro, you gotta really have freedom. Like you gotta do that shit.
When do we stop him?
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't think I've ever had 6 months without a job.
You worked during COVID?
Yeah.
What you did?
I worked for the state, at a state job.
Damn, that's
Niggas missed out. I ain't gonna lie.
COVID was elite.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Good time.
Especially the back end of it. When shit started opening back up.
Yeah, nobody was scared no more.
Yeah.
So you ain't getting no unemployment money?
No.
So like you don't even like Trump, cause like he ain't do shit for you, cause you had to go to work.
Nah, he don't care about shit like that.
You don't care about niggas giving you bread?
I mean, I got the stimulus, but I didn't get the unemployment. I was tight because niggas was making like the same amount as me, and they fucking.
I was definitely making more money than you.
Oh, so you a hating ass nigga?
Nah, that's not hate.
That's hate.
That's more like envy.
Nah, because that's
How much was you getting?
I was getting like $1,000 a week.
This nigga was
Doing
shitting.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah, this nigga was buying bottles of Azul like every day faithfully.
Nah, I appreciate. I'm not a capping ass nigga. I wasn't doing that. I
was
bought it maybe
wildin' though.
once.
You
I was wilding
though. Like literally,
The
like
big
every
Patron,
single day, this nigga was
big
wilding.
Patron, yeah.
I had a good time. It's Miami.
Vegas 3 times. No, 2 times.
2 times, yeah. Yes.
While you was clocking in.
Niggas could have bought an LLC, but niggas didn't buy nothing besides alcohol and bitches.
Nah, all right. So the only
Ain't
thing,
nobody bought it.
the only thing different about that I understand. I really thought niggas. I thought the life we live today. I didn't think that shit was coming back for real. I thought COVID was really going to switch
the
the
world.
way. Yeah, switch the way. I mean, I get that. Obviously, niggas going to survive, and eventually, civilization was going to get back to normal. But nigga, in the middle of that shit, is no way that I was thinking that this shit was going to get back to normal. So I was blowing that shit on dumb shit.
I got a story to tell about my week though,
Yeah, go ahead.
if y'all don't mind. So I did my first round of hydrant patrol in the Bronx ever. So as a New York City kid, y'all have experienced like being around a hydrant and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But we're from Queens. I don't know how y'all came up, but in the Bronx, the hydrant thing is like
A water park.
Yeah, that's they shit.
It's like your pool.
Yeah.
Nah, they do that shit over here by us. They was doing the pool shit in the bridge. Like,
No, I'm not. I don't mean. I saw literal pools, but okay. Like, let me give you a question. A scenario in Queensbridge. Like, does the hydrant make or break that day? That like the day?
No. And
not before because we got parks in the middle, but it seemed like now for some reason, like motherfuckers.
I can tell you the reason.
Well, yeah, the demographics kind of
Yeah,
changed.
exactly. I'm about to
I
say,
feel like
I
that's
can tell
some
you the
super
reason.
Spanish shit, like
Yeah,
real
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
like what, like fire hydrants is some. If there's Spanish people there,
Nah,
that
but
fire hydrant is definitely.
I'm gonna get into that though because one of the OGs I was working with, he kind of broke it down for me on some race shit. It was actually very interesting. So I didn't notice though going in that the hydrants in the Bronx are like that's my shit. That's my pool. So like me coming to shut off the water at your hydrant is like me going into your crib and taking your pool away. That's the response you get when you go do that. So I'm working with 2 older black gentlemen, and this dude broke it down to me so dope because we driving around like looking for the hydrants. So we in one area in the Bronx that's like mad dry. He's like, yo, over here, this is where the Africans live because they don't want that wet shit. They used to shit being dry. They don't want to waste nothing. So it's gonna be always dry around the Africans. Now you got the Jamaicans. You got the Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
And obviously the Dominicans. So he was saying Puerto Ricans because he's an old school nigga. He didn't realize there's only like 8 Puerto Ricans left. It's mostly just Dominicans. So anytime you see like bro, I'll tell you, they have that shit set up so dope. Like they have cones out to protect the kids. And they got their own shit to turn it on and off.
Yeah.
So he said, the best thing to do to like, stay out of trouble is you do your job, number one. Because we out here doing a job. But you just let them know, hey, when I drive off, turn it back on. That's on y'all. I'm gonna come back around. Obviously, we can play this cat and mouse game all day, but I'm not gonna disrespect you. And so we had a good time. But it definitely was a very dope New York City experience. Because like I'm saying, from Queens, I fucked with the hydrants, but it was never like like this is what my whole family is doing for the day.
Yeah.
And turning that shit off was a big deal. Like
Nigga, you ever seen Orchard Beach? I can see why they do that shit. That water is black, nigga.
Yeah,
like I honestly, if I was them, I would want to just like party in the fucking fire hydrant water, cause going to the beach ain't an option.
Yeah, hell, definitely not up there.
You go to other beaches.
In the Bronx?
Nah, nigga. Like yeah, that's crazy. Like if you in the Bronx,
just go further up, nigga. Go to
Westchester?
yeah,
you wild.
They don't want you up there.
bro. Spend some money.
Ice is
bro.
waiting right there. Playing around.
Ice.
Yeah, so it was definitely a really dope New York City experience, and I enjoyed it. But yeah, hydrant, man.
Yeah, that shit's crazy in the Bronx. I remember one time I was parked in the Bronx. I was waiting for somebody, and it was a fire hydrant that was just open, just like on a random street. And every single Spanish person I walked by took their shoes off and was touching the water and shit. Like grown people. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a thing. And the sad part though is, I'm not talking about projects. Like it's the Bronx has projects too, but it was just like the big buildings that just have mad people in them.
Yeah.
So like the whole building is relying on this, and then the tenants on like the higher floors is beefing with the niggas at the hydrant because they're like, yo, I can't, like, I literally heard this conversation. They're like, yo, I have shit in my toilet, I can't flush it.
Oh, because the water pressure
is trash, and they going back and forth, and then like you got like business owners coming out and thanking us. While them niggas is on some like, nah, bro, like put the hydrant back on. So it was fun. It was fun. We had no confrontation, but then I worked with some OG Spanish dude from like Brooklyn, and he was telling me, yo, did they tell you to wear a hard hat? I was like, yeah, I didn't understand why. He was like, nah, because they would throw bottles and shit out the window at you when you try to shut it off. That didn't happen to us, obviously, but and then yeah, it was definitely a dope experience. I had a good time.
That shit don't make you angry?
What?
That people is doing that
with the water?
Yeah.
Maybe anger is not the word, but I would say no. It's just a cultural thing. It's like that's their shit. Like it's like I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like I don't know what's some super queen shit. Like what's some super queen shit?
Yeah,
Steinway.
So like okay, no, perfect. Steinway ain't getting money. So during the pandemic and like right before the pandemic, when we saw all them Brooklyn niggas,
that shit pissed me off.
Yeah. So
that shit pissed me off.
Yeah, like so it's like this is our shit. Like so I can't get upset at that.
But see, actually, it's different because it's different.
Because it's one contributing to the economy and one taking away from the economy.
Okay. No. I'm saying it's different because niggas was ruining something.
Yeah,
them niggas was coming to Queens
and
not just Brooklyn niggas. I'm pretty sure the whole
I be
New
mad
York
Bronx
City
niggas in Steinway all the time.
Yeah, I haven't been back there. No.
Yeah, they was ruining shit.
Yeah, so.
I don't feel that way about the water situation because I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that shit is taken away from other things.
I know it is,
but from a person just trying to enjoy the water on a day that's 100 degrees. I don't see like how that person is trying to be a nuisance.
If I'm in my house and I can't do something in my house because something you're doing in front of my house.
Yeah, but I'm Jack. You could be doing something that's wrong, and definitely fucking somebody else's shit up. But there's intentions to things. They're not. I would get upset if I feel like they're purposely trying to fuck with people. Like if y'all niggas is turning the water on. I seen a nigga. It was one of them Uber Eats niggas riding on a bike, and everybody lined up to splash the nigga. Yeah. That's being a nuisance. That's like y'all niggas is using this water to fuck with people.
I seen that a nigga do the exact same thing, but he asked him to do it. with the food with him.
Nah, that's crazy.
I seen a video. These niggas was in fucking like Harlem or some shit, or in the Bronx somewhere, and the bus driver was going by. The nigga stood in front of the bus to stop the bus, and then it was spraying the bus with the fire hydrant water, and they had the windows open, so niggas on the bus was getting wet.
That's the shit I don't
seen
like.
the nigga throw that shit at Mr. Softy, like dead ass through the window. Like somebody was ordering ice cream and they just threw that shit at
Yeah,
Mr.
see,
Softy.
all right. I mean, if that's
I didn't see that.
If that's the most of what we getting out of the hydrants being on, then yeah, that would piss me off.
I don't think.
But if you got the old man that came downstairs and you know he just wants to sit by the hydrant or whatever, or the nigga got kids and shit,
it was mad kids.
Those people I wouldn't be upset with because like I get what they're trying to get out of this situation.
I think y'all niggas are sympathetic because y'all got Spanish ties.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
It was black people doing it too.
What the fuck? Like, nigga, you think there's only Spanish people in the room?
I literally told him Jamaican.
Spanish people is the one that be opening the fire hydrant.
I literally told y'all Jamaican niggas is doing it too.
Yeah, but you know,
tell a nigga that was actually out there.
Nah, you know that is mostly.
Nah, but I was there.
Doing it. All right.
Like,
I'm just sympathetic for like human beings.
Yeah, I'm not sympathetic to do no stupid shit. That's stupid.
No, but the person that opened the hydrant because they're trying to have their kids around cool off. That's like that's stupid
there's other
shit.
ways to cool. Yeah, that is some stupid shit.
Right.
You're literally wasting a resource that everybody else needs to benefit only you or your kids. Like that's dumb.
You would be correct if this also isn't a sanctioned thing though, because the correct way to do it is you get the fire department to do it, and they give them sprinklers.
What, nigga?
Yeah.
Oh, like you got, but they actually do that shit. They come to your neighborhood and just put that shit on it.
But you see, the problem is, and again, I don't want to start beef with the firefighters again because they actually been giving me a lot of respect now. I think they heard the pod. I don't think
Godfrey held it down.
Yeah, shout out to Godfrey.
Lay off my man.
Yeah, but see, and I'm about to shit on them again right now. But the problem is because we tell the people like, hey, the main reason we shutting this off because you don't have a sprinkler clap. You know, call the fire department. They're like, yeah, we called them and they said they're busy.
That I ain't.
And then I drive by the fire department and they all sitting in the front.
What is a sprinkler cap?
You've seen it before. It's like a silver thing that you put instead of water just like flowing out. You put on like a cap because we had a few of them too.
So it's controlling the pressure.
Yeah, like it reduces it from like, let's say it's 10,000 gallons to like 15,000. So it's a big difference.
All right, so yeah.
Yeah, but how can I get one if I'm calling my local fire department? They're not coming.
They not calling.
And my kid.
They're not-
The point is, you're not
calling.
supposed to be doing it anyway, so it shouldn't be, oh, I can't do this because of this guy, so I'm going to do it by myself. You shouldn't be doing it in the first place.
Now, according to the fire department, you can. You can
right.
call them and they'll do it for
That's
you.
what I'm saying. But
I think they
without
changed
you
the law, like, recently, though. Like, you
without
can.
you calling, you're not supposed to be
No, you
opening a
can't.
fire
No.
hydrant yourself.
No, you're definitely
like even at my job when we drive the fucking the street cleaners, we need that water to power the street cleaner. So if you're doing that in front of your crib, then you're fucking people from cleaning the city.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you.
So that's stupid. It is stupid shit.
I mean,
Cleaning the city, y'all niggas don't clean the city, bro.
What are you talking about?
The city mad dirty.
Yo, do you understand that if there was one day where Department of Sanitation
about
stopped
to get
working,
this
that
bag.
it would just like the whole city would just be destroyed?
I mean, duh.
he's correct.
Nah, I mean
mean,
real shit.
duh.
Like, I mean,
You don't think they're doing a good enough job?
I don't really, bro. I see this nigga on Instagram with like shit on himself and he's filming himself. I don't think y'all niggas really clean the
He
city.
gotta be clean in the city if he gets shit on himself.
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie. I fucking got out of a car. I was working. I got out of my truck yesterday, and it was a garbage truck right next to me, nigga. The smell that came off that truck, bro.
Got new respect.
That shit. I mean, I've been smelled garbage truck, and it just reminded me that you had that picture of that shit on your face. There's no way I'm finishing that day of work.
Yeah, that'd have been my
That shit, the way that shit smelled, nigga, that shit got some wild shit, wild germs. Some of Moses Jones shits in there that just could kill you.
How does that make you feel to clean up the city, man? You feel like you helping New York out, or you just care about your check?
I know I'm helping New York out, but I care about money more than anything.
Ask him about his boss.
How you feel about your boss? You like working? You like having a boss?
Nah, you see, that's not what I wanted you to ask him. This nigga always take it too far. You don't have to answer that question. All right.
You about to slap this nigga. That's what I want to say.
We're not a violent podcast, all right? Black men can sit around and have a conversation without nobody slapping anybody. All right, so where y'all want to start, man? We started with baseball, kind of with you. You want to stay on that?
I think we can go to the job shit since we already on that. Are you your job?
Oh, yeah, we can do that too.
I feel like, yeah.
All right, so Jackman, he pulled up and he made a lot of valid points. Is your job a part of you, or you a part of your job? Talk to me, bro.
So, like, I was having a conversation with somebody, and they was talking about, like, sex workers. And I'm like, yo, as soon as a shorty puts a price on her pussy, that bitch is a hoe, and that's just what it is. And she's a part, like, whatever job she do, if it could be OnlyFans, it could be a stripper, it could be a prostitute, whatever. That's her. Like, that's a part of her person. As soon as she does that, like, as soon as that she picks that type of job of work, that's who she is.
All right, I just have a couple of prerequisites to ask you. Prostitute, stripper, bottle girl,
That's who she is.
And hoe?
are all hoes?
No, I'm just saying, though, like, that's, it falls in that category.
No. Because what's the definition of hoe?
It's a transactional thing.
No.
Selling pussy for money. It's transactional.
I think that's a fair definition.
I would disagree.
All of those people don't sell pussy.
All right, cool. I would say a bottle girl is she more on the side of a model, but it's a very thin line. Like, would you date somebody who's a bottle girl?
Yeah,
Okay. You like sex workers?
sure.
Would you marry a sex worker?
If not, that's selling their vagina. That, like, if they're not having sex with people,
Then that's fine with you. So, like, let's say your shorty is like, yo,
Hypothetical shit.
like, yeah, hypothetical. Like, let's say she's like, yo, I can make more money. Because India Love just said that shit. She said she was making mad bread with OnlyFans. It was lucrative, but she stopped doing it. What if your shorty's like, yo, or your hypothetical shorty, she's like, yo, I can make $1 million by selling pussy, probably fucking niggas every now and again. Would you let her do that?
fucking niggas no.
So she got to take like a pay cut?
If that's a scenario you're painting, yeah. Like, if the problem with me is they're having sex with other people.
That's it. But her putting her pussy on the internet is not a problem.
I mean, it's not as big of an issue to me.
You don't care that other niggas can see your shorty pussy.
I mean, other niggas have, any girl you're gonna be with, other niggas have seen her pussy.
Like 1 or 2. Depending on
No. 1 or 2.
One or two.
What the fuck?
All right, cool. No. All right, cool. Like 5, 6.
All right,
Couple
let's-
niggas.
Oh,
whatever,
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
whatever,
But if there's 100 niggas, like, you can Google this bitch, like, and
Yeah,
dead
I
ass
think, yeah.
see her pussy on the internet. Like,
I think that's a much better question.
Well, that would be like at the peak of like being on OnlyFans, like where you're so famous that niggas could just Google you and see your vagina. And in that case, I mean, like if I have a girl and she's not having sex with me, but she's posting pictures of herself and she's on OnlyFans, and would I take her serious? I think there's a scenario where I could, yeah.
If she's failing at OnlyFans, like she's like got her shit up there, but nobody sees it, I guess I could deal with that too. But that's crazy.
No,
I ain't fucking with the Twitter.
I guess I can deal with that. Like, I guess.
Like, that's even worse.
Like, if you a fair
that's
porn
worse
star,
than being lit. Yeah, come on.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
that is
No,
because at least when you with the lit girl, at least you're not gonna have to worry about money because she's rich.
I mean, shit. That's
You
fact.
put your pussy on the internet and nobody can.
Yeah.
Nobody seen it then.
Nah, niggas seeing it. And a girl that's willing to do that, majority of the time she's had more sexual experience like in real life than not. Like there's girls that are famous on OnlyFans, but they don't have a lot of bodies. But there's girls.
Yeah, he's 100% right.
That's why
Miss B Nasty only got like 15 bodies or some shit like
see,
that.
How the fuck do you know that?
Because she said it.
But that's
So you believe?
We not believing.
So
Nah,
you
nah,
believe?
Why not?
Nah,
Yeah, why not?
I don't.
Why not?
Because it helps her narrative.
No, what narrative? She doesn't care.
I mean, maybe not, but I'm just not gonna take that.
But see, that's why I disagree with the whole shit, because I feel like a hoe is somebody that has a lot of bodies. It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
That's a whore. We got different words in the English language, so like we got to use them. Whore and hoe is two different things.
No, they're literally not.
No,
Yeah, like,
they're
what the
not.
fuck?
A hoe is just a shortened version of the word whore.
No, hoe is it's a transactional. A whore is just somebody who's sleeping around. That's like a slut. Whore and slut is the same shit.
That could be your personal definition. That's fine, but that's not
to me, a prostitute is somebody sleeping, but doing things transactional.
That's not a hoe?
If you sell your body once and then quit, you're a prostitute to me.
Yeah.
You sell your body once and quit, that doesn't make you a hoe, because that's only one body, in my opinion.
Okay, I see the logic. That makes sense.
So she's a prostitute forever, but she's not a hoe. That doesn't make any sense.
Your occupation at one point was a prostitute. You sold your body once, or you sold pussy once, or you sold something sexual for money once. So yeah, you
So
at one point, yeah, you was a drug dealer at one time.
If you sell one krill, you crack dealer.
You sold drugs once.
But
was
you're not a kingpin.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not jacking that. I don't like that now.
So all right, so bad. You work one job, you that job for the rest of your life. I'm a delivery man for the duration of my life.
I worked at Chuck E. Cheese for a long time.
That's what you are. You can't.
I can't become
You currently
president?
that nigga. You currently that
I
nigga.
can't be
forever.
He's a rat and he's a box. Like that's just how it goes.
I don't think I ever ratted before, so that's a little aggressive.
No, but I'm just saying though. Like,
and Chucky's a mouth.
And you're a bum because you're unemployed.
I'm an entrepreneur, nigga. I'm my own boss.
All right, so how about this? Cop, you're in law enforcement. That becomes like that's you forever. Like you can't tell your man. Like your man's a cop. You can't be like, yo, I had this crazy situation. I was driving drunk last night. You wouldn't tell your cop friend that?
Nah.
Not if you're fucking Darius.
I mean,
But
I'm uncomfortable.
The thing about a cop that's different is that you're a cop 24/7 when you're a cop. Like you're legally binded to act if you see something illegal happening.
Yeah, but they say the same thing about us as civil servants, bro. When I was working for ACS, they were like, yo, if you see a kid getting abused and you ignore that, you lose your job, you go to jail.
Well, you don't have to take action. You just have to call the cop.
Yeah,
but I'm saying when you're a cop,
that.
That's what I'm saying. When you're a cop, you have to act. Like you literally have to act. If they see you on video not trying to prevent this situation happening, that's a problem.
I'm not saying that's not true, but I've been around police before, off duty. Come on now. They not acting.
Niggas don't want the headache, but that's how it's supposed to be.
No, of course.
That's the job. So
but we talking about reality though. So like, if you're a cop, I'm gonna ask you because you want some law enforcement shit, and Toon comes to you, he's like, bro, I was drinking and driving last night. What are you doing about that?
Nothing. You can't. A cop wouldn't even be able to do nothing.
My whole shit is like this.
He said he killed a nigga yesterday.
Oh well.
Nah, we know what really gonna piss him off. Nah, I turned on them little hydrants.
Yeah, I turned on hydrant.
Fucking up everybody's resources and shit. What you gonna do about that?
Niggas gonna give you the ticket. Probably.
I'm just saying, yo, you can get fired for some shit that you do, like you do off the clock at your job. You are your job. That's how I look at it as.
Certain jobs, maybe.
All jobs, nigga. If you work, you delivery, like you do that shit. If he goes and says like a racist rant, that nigga can get fired for that shit. You are your job, bro, and we all of that.
I don't think you are your job at all, bro. That you collect a check for whatever you do for 40 hours a week or 80 hours every bi-week. and nigga, you clock out and you become who the hell you are off the clock.
Yo, you know you just argued against yourself.
Yeah,
right?
I was just about to say the same
Because
thing.
if you're doing OnlyFans and you do anything, you can't get fired from OnlyFans. So you can't. That can't your job. You can't be your job.
Nah, but you could get canceled though. Like niggas could just stop watching and shit.
Niggas-
Like, I'm not
nah,
gonna,
that'll
niggas
still
is
be
not-
that'll still
I'm
be
not
your
gonna
job.
watch a racist bitch. I'm not.
nigga, come
If a
on.
bitch is racist, she's saying some shit. I'm
that
not.
would be one fan they lose.
What's that bitch that went viral? The porn bitch that was singing that nigga song?
Oh, I forgot her name.
Yeah, but you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Niggas
She
are
didn't
still
get
watching
canceled.
that, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't canceling no
First of all,
post,
Alexis
bro.
Texas was not fucking black dudes because it was gonna ruin her stock. Does that make her racist?
Yeah.
No.
And she be around
hold on,
with
you
her
said no?
Her management chose her to see. I actually try to research things that we
On some porn shit that you care about?
I definitely care about because I always wonder why Alexis Texas wasn't allowing no niggas fuck her.
She said she was fucking niggas in like real life, like her
Yeah.
personal vagina. So,
But funny enough,
Nah, of course she would do that. That right there is
fucking.
fucking that's she doing damage control.
No.
Of course she
nobody
gonna
do
say
that.
I don't think
Nobody
she's
do
on
that.
camera.
I don't think she's racist because she actually got like a podcast where she interviewed this nigga. Damn, he's some regular ass rapper nigga. But I was like,
So cause she interviewed a nigga now.
if you're racist, you not interviewing that nigga for no views. Like you would interview Jay, you put your racist shit aside for Jay-Z or something. But like a nigga I can't think of right now, you gonna interview that nigga and you're racist? Like come on, bro. Like,
Yeah, you know porn stars get paid more to fuck black guys.
now I would assume.
Not always.
I thought it was less.
Yeah, I thought it was.
No, they get paid more. Like the woman gets paid more for fucking a black guy,
Wow,
a white woman,
What's that about?
because
That's
they're black.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, what's
But you're
that?
making it sound like it's a good thing. I think
No,
they
the
pay them
woman-
more because it's like a
No,
bad.
because they don't like black people.
He's fucking with an
Yeah,
animal.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Basically.
Yeah, niggas trying to. Yeah, he's trying to ruin porn.
yeah, I am.
I see it. I like the way you presented it.
Yeah, fuck that. Porn is bad. How about that? But yeah. So you like that makes her racist to you? Though.
Yeah.
It's her job though.
To be racist?
No, her job. They told her in
If you
management.
have management,
Yeah, like hey, you
And
can't
not
do
to
that.
fuck no niggas.
Yeah,
I think that's still racist. The management team got a problem, bro. But like, yeah, that's just me.
they just
no,
look
your,
at the
your
investment.
management team is supposed to optimize your max potential. So if they see that you fucking with black niggas is going to fucking kind of fuck up your stock amongst your average viewers, this is probably middle-aged white niggas or whatever the case may be, then I don't see it as racist for making it a business move. Now, if they just tell you not to fuck black niggas because they just don't want you fucking black niggas, that's racist.
I don't like you saying black niggas. Like you
Black
just,
men.
you could
Black-
choose, you
black
could choose one or
men,
the other.
black men.
Black or nigga. But I got you though. Nah, I think that shit is racist. I think it's crazy. Cause real shit is like that's a
Nigga, I
whole
can say
different.
what I want.
That's a whole
nigga. I'm
different.
black. What the fuck is wrong with this
Nah,
nigga?
yeah, so you know what he's
fuck
doing.
is wrong with this
Mexican
nigga?
OT.
The fuck is wrong with this
I'm glad you
nigga?
brought that guy up though. So Mexican OT is back in the news again. This time for some would say the right reasons. He he apologized in the way that he only he could. He said something along, and I'm paraphrasing. He said something along the lines of he let somebody down, and he didn't mean to offend anybody's race or beliefs. As the black men in the room, how do we feel about that?
That nigga sucker.
Okay, he should have just stood on it.
If he was gonna be on that gangster shit, then just be gangster, nigga. But you try to punk some random nigga that's a fucking producer in a room or some shit just because he's the only black nigga that seemed like you tough on the internet. You cornball, nigga.
I agree. Tune, what's up?
Yeah, I don't really disagree. I mean, I do acknowledge the apology though.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jack, you're the only active rapper in the room.
I don't like the apology. I think that's some bullshit, real shit. Him doing that shit in a room full of women was mad corny. And I actually listen to Mexican OT's music. So that shit was like kind of like, damn, like bro, like I thought you was a cool nigga, bro. But yeah, that shit don't fly by me, bro. That shit corny. That shit mad pussy the way he did that shit.
Yeah, but what about the apology? That's
The apology
no-go?
to me is just like, nah, because it's like, yo, you apologizing pretty much to one person.
Okay.
And then after that, it's like, all right, cool, my fault that whoever I affected. Man, you ain't affect nobody besides your dumb ass for doing that stupid shit.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but you can apologize to your mans. Rest of us niggas don't give a fuck about it. Like, you done fucked up already.
Is there no space for an apology? Like, how do you come back from anything anymore on the internet? Because that was my first initial thought, was that can you even apologize?
Yeah, nah, the nigga could have definitely apologized, but I think when you do an apology, you gotta actually talk. You can't just put the words
black
out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, white letters on black background.
Yeah, you just
Man,
you gotta
I
talk.
don't agree because I feel like niggas can't be telling me what to do and how to do it in the sense of like if I'm apologizing and I'm issuing an apology, nigga, it is what it is. You could just take it or you could leave it. Just as far as my first comments, some people's gonna get offended and some people not. Just as I'm gonna apologize and some people are gonna accept it and some people not. So now I gotta jump through hoops so I could please everybody individually. Nah, bro.
You sound toxic as fuck, nigga.
No, I'm just saying that shit just sounds crazy to me. So I'm gonna apologize. However, I apologize, and then you're gonna tell me it's not enough, and then I gotta do another apology, and then I'm sure another group of people is gonna be like, "Oh, he didn't mean it." And then like, what else? What else I'm gonna do? Go on tour, apology tour? Nah,
No,
bro.
it's
Like,
not an apology tour. What I'm saying is like this, like it's like certain shit when you fuck up, you gotta do it for face value. If you cheat on your bitch, you gotta at least tell her I'm sorry in person. You can't send a text. That shit came off like
Nigga,
a text.
I didn't cheat on nobody, nigga. Like it's not the same thing at all.
Fans and black people, when you saying what you gonna do about it, and I felt like duffing that nigga through my phone.
You
gotta apologize. Y'all niggas is pussy. Y'all niggas was talking about. Y'all niggas was pussy last week.
Nah, you know,
I would have duffed that nigga on that shit and lost my job.
You felt like duffing that nigga through the phone.
Yeah, because when the nigga say,
knowing
yo,
the nigga's 1,000, wherever the fuck
that shit got me
at.
tight though. Because I dead ass listened to Thun, so it was like, yo,
and that's your fault.
Because I listened to Thun.
Yeah, you should have been. You should have been. Hold on. First of all, if you listen to him and he says nigga already in his music,
but he didn't say that was his problem with him.
Yeah.
Oh, so then you one of the niggas that allowed him to feel that way.
That he like what I'm gonna do about it?
Yeah,
I would slap the shit out of you.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Because when you test me like that, that's the problem, bro.
I assume when these niggas use the word nigga and they not part of our shit, they feel that way.
See, the problem is with you a snitch ass nigga, so you want to make niggas feel crazy.
Because down the line, niggas is gonna say everybody that's not part of the culture that use the word and that use the N word, they literally say the same thing every time.
What they say?
They say niggas ain't gonna do nothing about it.
Fat Joe didn't say that.
Not every single nigga.
I'm sorry.
But I definitely heard
who's a
niggas
part of the culture though? So Mexican OT is not because of what? He's just not like if you're not black, you're just not a part of the culture, or is it?
No. I wouldn't say not a part of the culture. When I say our shit, I just mean in the sense of like we could use the word obviously don't have an explanation wherever we go.
So the black people,
yeah,
and then
as far as the N word, not hip hop itself.
No. Okay,
yeah, as far as the N word,
and then Mexican OT is not part of the culture because he's Mexican. Or is it because
he's not black?
Because
with the N word culture, he could be a part of hip hop. Okay, is obviously at this point for everybody. It's not just black people.
Yeah,
N word I feel like is one of the things that obviously it's not exclusively used by black people, but I could say N word and nobody's gonna be like I don't think you should say that.
Why?
And like
it's Steve Harvey.
Or some old ass person. Yeah. But no other black man should look at me and be like, what color's your dad?
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like type shit like that.
Nah, I mean like, look, listen, like Nav say this shit too.
Nah, but they crushed him though. He don't say it no more.
He don't?
Nah, they packed him up.
All right.
Yeah.
But like,
he was the first casualty of it. And I was proud of hip hop.
If you support a nigga for saying that word and they not black, you shouldn't be all up in arms. But see,
Drake is black.
But see, if Drake,
you let Logic say it too.
Logic is also black.
No, I
know you don't listen to the pod because I definitely never gave Logic no pass on that shit.
Logic is black and Drake is black.
So what you doing? What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it though? If Logic was in this room, what would you do about it?
I'm not putting my hands on anybody.
He been said that.
I'm not putting, bro. What the I'm gonna fight. All right, so
niggas like you is the problem.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You gotta fight.
I'm gonna be a freedom fighter for niggas that's still gonna do niggas shit. And allow the next Mexican OT to do it. Bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Spooky, stupid, hilarious.
And if niggas is upset with me by not slapping him, why the fuck Zimmerman still walking around?
Oh.
Here we go. Here we go.
He got you.
Here we go.
You ain't heard about him in a minute.
Yeah.
He probably dead.
Because he's dead. Because he's dead. Get the fuck out of here.
That nigga's on old block.
Come on, man. Niggas is
that nigga's an ice cream truck at old block.
Niggas,
he just smelled the cool breezes like that,
man. He the boogeyman. That niggas is something else.
Nah. I think real shit, bro.
I think nothing.
Niggas let shit pass too much, bro. Like niggas gotta really be violent with niggas that
what
say
side
nigga,
of this
man.
are you on? You listen to the nigga. He was saying nigga in all his music. You didn't have a problem with that until he challenged nigga.
Yeah.
But Tuna's trying to say that he thinks majority of people that are not of the culture.
6ix9ine literally said the same thing.
Yeah.
So hold on, wait. Y'all got friends that are not black, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Would y'all let them say the N-word around y'all?
Okay, so we spoke about this last week. So I have two friends. One is Asian, one is well, they both technically Asian. They both stopped saying it, but it's not because of me. They just didn't feel comfortable saying it no more.
No,
but what if they wanted to say that shit though?
I told you my only issue is if I give somebody the green light to say N-word around me, and then eventually I ask them like, yo. Why, if I hear somebody ask them why you talk like that, and then they get aggressive with them, like, who's gonna stop me? I feel like at that point, nigga, I should have. If I had a problem with their answer on why they was gonna do it, then I shouldn't have let them do it in the first place. Yeah. Because why you think they feel that way? Why you think they feel like who's gonna do something to me?
Because nobody did nothing.
Exactly, and I'm around them, and they did it. So I'm not one of those people that let them get away with it. And ain't gonna do nothing about it.
My shit is like this, man.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. So then, how you gonna get mad afterward?
From the beginning?
If it's gonna be a problem,
my shit is like this. I feel like this shit should just come up. Like I should be able to do whatever I want to when I want to. If you say nigga one day and I don't want to hear it, if I slap the shit out of you, that's just because I didn't want to hear it that day.
That's not your friend.
Nah, that's power, nigga.
That's not your friend.
Nah, nigga, that's power, bro. I want power. That's it, bro. That's it. Like real shit. I'm not even potting. If one day you could use nigga at your own discretion, but understand that there's repercussions on certain days. If you say nigga and I don't want to hear it that day, you might get shit slapped out of you.
And that's what I'm saying. So in that thing, I should be able to slap the fuck out of anybody or for any given reason. Fuck it being the N-word.
No. That's basically what you're saying. Because nigga, you saying like, oh, today's Monday. I don't feel like hearing niggas today. So today's nigga day. I'm gonna slap the shit out of any nigga out here say nigga. Now, how was he supposed to know what day he can say nigga, what day he can't say nigga? You gotta give him a nigga token every day.
Yeah, you do. Because honestly, that's our power,
now
bro.
You gotta be power.
I'm not power. Y'all niggas don't understand the power that y'all got being black men, and y'all want to give it up.
No, I don't see
the three niggas that got a job in the room don't understand the power of being black men. You're right. My fault.
Or listening to a rapper.
Shit, I'm living freely right now. I bet you I got more money in my bank account than all you niggas.
You're probably right.
Yeah,
that's not your money though.
Nah,
that's the government's money.
Nah, nigga.
You wanna bet?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Nah, with you look like you save your bread, bro.
Hey yo.
He look like he saved his bread.
I don't know.
That's gay.
He was flirting.
Sound like he was flirting. That nigga turned into Diddy. Now with you. Nigga fucking scandal.
That niggas is so stupid, bro.
Scandal nigga. You know how to save your bread. I like that.
I'll take you shopping.
That's what time she's going. I need to hang out with you.
This is the problem with niggas, bro.
Nah, ain't no problem with
niggas in arguments all of a sudden. You gay now. Like,
what you said? Losing an argument?
Yeah.
You think you won?
I won that argument.
Yeah. All right.
Before we go,
somebody walk outside, slap the shit out of you for saying that word.
Who you think won that argument? Like real quick, you think these niggas won that shit?
I wasn't even arguing.
You contradict yourself a lot.
So he lost.
Drunk.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, man. Somebody brought up Diddy. I heard it. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Whisper that shit in his ear.
Yeah, that's a fact. Take that. Diddy. Music.
He's coming home.
His son. Let's just do all the Diddy shit at once. So I'll start with the
pause.
You say
he's coming home though. He's coming home.
Okay, so we'll start there. So
eventually, yeah, he ain't gonna die in jail.
No.
Some of the reporting that I've seen is that they dropped the kidnapping and what's the
arson and
okay,
and I think some of the sex trafficking.
I think they did drop.
Yeah.
So the problem with that statement, and I'm not disagreeing with y'all, I'm not disagreeing with the people that are reporting this, is that I'm not hearing that is actually accurate. I'm hearing that like it's just not.
Who you heard that from?
We don't know if that's true or not.
You got a person on the inside?
No, of course not. I was just doing my research on the internet, like New York Post, New York Times, things like that. I'm mostly seeing that thing being reported by like blog posts, blog pages. So I don't know how true that is. So we can go with the assertion that it's true. So we just think he walks if they drop those two things.
I think real shit from the way the case was presented. That nigga's a terrible person. Like I told y'all niggas before, terrible person. However, none of them shits is actual crimes. If you go arrest him for that shit,
what shits is actual crimes?
The shit that he was doing.
Well, I don't think prostitution is legal.
He wasn't prostituting nobody.
Nigga, he was paying for sex work. That's illegal.
Nah, you giving people tips. Like, let's say if I pay for a bitch's lunch, like, yeah, if I pay for her lunch after I sleep with her, that's not. Like, you know, like he was doing shit like that. He's just gifting people.
No, he was going on the internet and hiring male escorts.
I think that's what he was doing actually.
No. They said that shit.
Nah, come on. Bro, like, people actually listen to us for like some type of information.
Who's the
so,
vain?
like, that's not what they were saying. That's what was happening.
Yeah, the vein that said it was the niggas that was getting paid. What's my man's name? Punisher?
Yeah, Punisher. That's flagrant in itself.
Yeah.
That's not flagrant.
Yes.
That is.
I'm not.
You trying to be in a room with a nigga named Punisher?
I'm not calling him that. Call him Pun. Godzu.
Big pun?
Yeah, I call him Pun.
Look, listen, man.
Punisher was one of them niggas that had Diddy doing that nipple shit.
I don't know.
He used his shit for it.
Maybe.
Yeah, nah, he was on Cam shit, and he said, yeah, he was like, nah, he fucked Cassie, and then the nigga Diddy was in the background. He was just like, yeah, nah, do this, do that. Yeah, I like that shit. And he was just
I
like,
kind of felt like that nigga was lying.
He said that.
I kind of watched that clip and I was just like, sometimes I really don't know who's using these moments. But like,
that nigga's fucking booking agency.
That nigga was talking something like, yeah, I'm deaf in one ear. So he said something and I heard something else.
Turn?
Yeah, like,
and that's when I locked eyes on him. I was like, oh shit, that's Diddy. He said the reason he found out it was Diddy was because of the hotel room. Like it had his like welcome Diddy and friends or something like that on the TV.
That I could believe.
He didn't know that it was Diddy and Cassie, which is fucking crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
like,
believe that.
If Diddy, I don't think, man, I think, Diddy's a terrible person. But as far as a criminal, nah, on this case. He's going home free, bro.
So y'all think he's spanking us?
Wait, why do you think he's a terrible person?
Cause I mean, when you beat up your bitch, you got bitches doing shit.
You don't know niggas that beat up their girl before?
Niggas is scoffing at that?
I know niggas that's terrible niggas.
He started off with that.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Hitler's a terrible person.
Yeah, I also agree with that.
Start a Hitler's list and start a Diddy's list. If we start with him hitting women and whatever you could come up with for Hitler, I'm not convinced that he's a bad person yet.
So you know niggas, girls that beat up their nigga before, right? Or hit them.
Yeah.
So you think they terrible people too?
Here we go.
I do. Power dynamic.
No, I think bitches that beat up their nigga is definitely fucked up people. Cause it's like, if that nigga, as soon as he puts his hands on, like you playing the game that you can win. And I think that's fucked up.
No, because this day and age, you definitely get killed by your bitch. So
you can get killed by your bitch any day in the
You don't definitely. No, not really.
So you telling me in 1950 niggas didn't die by their bitch?
No,
they was getting poisoned, probably not physically, but I think
death, man.
a girl.
Where's she getting poisoned from?
Mailman, nigga. I don't know. Like, come on.
So that basically a nigga killed you.
Oh yeah. He was scared.
I think the nigga, a girl has more power in the domestic violence dynamic than a man does.
Nah, I was just talking about the physical dynamic. That's all I was talking about.
I think in this case, this is a case against accountability. Cassie should take some accountability and realize that, like, you wanted to be there. You was there. Just when shit hit the fan, you needed some bread. Now all of a sudden you want to.
I think accountability should be somewhere else. She's a sex addict.
Yeah,
check.
A drug addict.
Check.
Yeah,
because of Diddy. No,
I don't think it was a drug addict because of somebody else. If you want to do drugs, you want to do drugs.
So if I introduce you to drugs and now you a fiend, whose fault is that?
Your fault. You took the drugs.
No problem.
Thank you. Accountability. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is the problem.
If she was underage or some shit, but she was a grown woman.
No problem. I just hear.
That niggas is bugging out.
How is niggas bugging?
You could definitely be put on to something, especially
a nigga putting you on is not forcing you to do something.
Nah, but if I don't know. I feel like I've been a smooth ass nigga a long enough time to understand how a nigga could influence a woman.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Let me ask you a question. If a nigga could put somebody on to something, let's say your son grows up, he's in high school, he starts smoking weed. Are you mad at him for smoking weed, or are you mad at the person that put him on to smoking weed?
Of course, I'm gonna be mad at my son because I should have raised him better.
Who gets accountability for it? You got to take the accountability that you didn't raise him right.
I always gonna blame the parent, but ultimately, I can't not also say that this young man put my son onto something.
You can't say that, or you're going to say it?
I'm going to say that as well. Like, he was hanging around with the wrong crowd. Like, that whole phrase, you hanging around with the wrong crowd, is for what? If everybody was of their own accountability, it don't matter who you hang with. It shouldn't matter.
Nah, because
what the hell? That doesn't make sense. I hung around with the wrong crowd most of my life, and nigga, I didn't go to no fucking jail.
Yeah, you think you're the rule or the exception?
All right, but nigga, why?
No, you can't outright butt that. You got to answer that.
Do I think I'm the rule exception? Okay, exception. But
that's my point.
But that's how you should be, though.
No, but everybody can't be the exception. And it wouldn't be an
Everybody
exception.
can be the exception because there's
No, because then it
accountability.
wouldn't be an
No.
exception.
You have to take accountability for your actions.
Everybody cannot be the exception. Everybody cannot.
They always been the influence. They never been the influencer. That's how I look at it.
Everybody cannot be an exception, obviously.
Thank you.
But what I'm saying is the majority of the case should be what is known as exception now. The exception should be the nigga that got influenced.
No, that's impossible because majority of people get influenced. That's how shit happens.
Yeah.
And I'm saying majority of people, like, you should be away, like, you should have,
Nigga,
like,
you don't live in a world like that. Come on, so you want niggas, all niggas to be like you? That's impossible.
No, it's not impossible.
And how you got into basketball?
what do you mean? I don't know. I don't remember. I watched it on TV or something. I don't
So
know.
would you say
You had to be influenced.
But I wanted to play basketball.
You didn't just go to a basketball court
Yeah, this is it.
and play.
But I wanted to play basketball. A nigga didn't make me play basketball.
Nobody
They trying to
said
trick
that.
you, bro. They trying to trick
I'm
you.
not trying to
Because
trick you, bro.
That's a false equivalency.
How?
How is doing drugs and playing basketball the
It's
same thing?
influence. The
No, it's
influence is what
not.
we're arguing. It's influence is what we're arguing.
I wanted to play a sport. Football was my first sport. Basketball was
Okay,
not. I did not
okay.
grow up to be a football player.
Yeah,
I
but
grew up
I
playing basketball.
asked you why you play basketball.
I got something. Why you dressed like that?
Because I'm really that nigga.
Whatever.
Why'd you even ask that nigga? That's why I'm focusing over here. This nigga don't even know what we talking about no more. Yeah. At least this nigga's gonna understand what we talking about.
Nah, bro, because they really trying to trick you, bro.
I'm
And
not trying to trick him.
You are, because real shit, he wouldn't get in trouble for playing basketball. You know, like, yo, if you go smoke weed at a certain point in life,
That's not what
that your
we're saying.
parents are not going to accept that.
Is how do you know that? You making a blanket statement.
No, because-
There's some parents that weed is cool.
Nah.
Don't drink. Don't ever
But
drink a day
this
in your
is
life.
my point.
But he's not going to get in trouble for being playing basketball
That's what I'm
outside.
saying.
How do you know
He's
that?
not.
What are you talking
his mom
about?
His mom or pops is not going to be like, yo,
Nigga,
you can't
you
go
a
outside and play
doctor.
basketball.
So y'all
Like,
niggas
they're
don't
not
know.
gonna say
Hold on,
that.
time out. Y'all don't know Indian people that they have to be doctors, and if they catch their son at the park playing fucking basketball, they're gonna be like, nah, get your ass inside and
You
go
mad
study.
racist because it's not always like that.
Nah, I'm giving you an example that I know of.
You know one.
Yeah, it's an anecdotal example.
And he'd never play basketball.
No, he wanted to be on the basketball team in my school. He was like, yo, bro, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it because my parents don't want me playing basketball.
Was he nice?
Yo, you're contradicting
cool.
yourself right now. That has nothing to do with influence. That's somebody
No, I'm
forcing
not
you
talking
to do
about
something.
influence anymore. We changing the argument because I'm doing two different. I'm fucking boxing both of y'all.
He's saying what we're arguing is influence. Whether
That's
you
all
get,
I'm arguing.
Whether you get in trouble from the influence or not
It's irrelevant.
is yeah.
He was just telling me that, have you known anybody that got in trouble for playing basketball? That's all I was debating with him.
I don't
I
think
actually
niggas
know
is
some.
different.
So this is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to get in trouble for the thing you're influenced to do is the big point.
No, but that's not my point, though.
All right, but my point is, nobody can you shouldn't be able to be influenced
No.
to do something that you get in trouble from.
Actually, no, that's not true.
Because you compare doing drugs to playing basketball
Because
of the
he got in
influence.
trouble for playing basketball.
No, this is before you started arguing with him. I'm talking about when you're talking to me about, you say, oh, why did you
When
start
I'm
playing
talking
basketball?
to you, I'm just talking strictly about can you or can you not be influenced? Your argument is that no, nobody should be getting influenced.
To
Yes or
do
no?
something illegal is what I'm referring
Okay,
to.
that's not what I was referring to.
Okay.
And that's fine. That's fair.
If we're talking about illegal, something different.
Yeah, like I'm just talking about influence overall.
Yeah, that's the point I was trying
Yeah,
to
no,
make.
that's, and I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree.
I think it's accountability when you do drugs. Like, you know, nobody's parent is walking in and being like, hey, child, do drugs. Nobody.
no,
So
you
when
can't say shit like that.
nobody's parent is telling them, yo, you should go do drugs.
You cannot say that.
Yeah, you don't.
There's fucking people that live in fucking hippie cults that drug is a part of their fucking.
That's not a
culture.
parent.
Nah, I see.
It's not a parent. That's not a true parent. Like,
It's
real
not a
shit.
true parent.
It's not a true parent. Nah, because if you telling your child to do drugs, that's not a true parent. That's some
don't
But
know.
if
shit
you
right there.
think that drugs is an enlightenment and this is how we connect to God, how is that a negative thing?
But see, the thing is, I could also argue and this may sound crazy, but the parent that I feel doesn't allow their child to play basketball because they only want them to be a doctor. You could say that's not a
Man,
true
fuck
parent.
all that other shit that y'all talking about on a general
You
level.
literally said,
Let's
we're
talk
literally
on
saying
this
this.
level, on a
we're
base
saying,
level of y'all.
we're talking about the same thing. You just said the shit about drugs. A parent that allows their child to partake in drugs isn't a true parent. If I argue that I feel like a parent that literally takes away any type of individuality from their child isn't a true parent, where's the difference at?
I did not say partake. I
What did
said
you say?
influencing them on
All right,
taking
the same
drugs.
thing, the same
no, it's
thing.
not. Partaking is like, yo, real shit. When we all get
All
older,
right, you
our parents know
influence.
that we drink, we all smoke. I smoke
parent-
and shit like that. So parents don't. At a certain point, it's like, hey, they're gonna do what they do. But real shit in the beginning, if you the influencer as the parent, that's crazy. Like that don't happen. That shouldn't happen.
Yo, you know that a lot of Spanish people give their kids beer at a young age, so none of them are true parents because they're giving their kids drugs at the end of the day.
Nah, alcohol is not a drug to me.
There we go.
Wait, he said he wasn't potting today?
Yeah, these niggas,
Alcohol's not a drug to me.
Look how he's
How is alcohol not a drug?
Look
You know,
how he's
alcohol,
dressed.
you know, alcohol addiction is literally the only addiction you can die from relapsing.
Yeah.
I mean, from
No,
yes, it is.
People can die off of meth.
No, I'm
he's
talking about
coming
like
off
when
it.
you come off.
Yeah.
Alcohol is the only one you could die
Your
from.
body becomes dependent on it.
So
It'll
how could
kill you.
it not be a drug?
Getting
Same thing
sober
with
kills
meth
you.
and fucking
No, it's
heroin.
not.
No,
You
it's
can-
Yes,
not.
heroin you can die from
No,
that shit.
heroin you could die from abusing
Talking
it.
about going
He's
cold
talking
turkey.
about
Going
Yes.
cold turkey. You cannot die from it.
So you telling me Pookie from fucking what's the name when he was fucking shaking
that's a-
shit?
Pookie even died.
He wasn't on crack.
Pookie
He
didn't
He didn't die. He didn't die.
wasn't dying, but he was feeling like he was. That nigga
that's
was in
withdrawals.
sweats. He was
That's
cold.
You're moving the goalpost.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
moving the
yeah,
goalpost.
yeah.
Niggas is something else,
First of all,
bro.
the nigga didn't die.
Yeah, he didn't
So let's
die.
just
Nah,
not
he did die in that movie though, but he
No,
died
he
of
didn't die
every
from that.
All right, alcohol is the only thing you
Actually,
can
never
die
seen that movie.
from. Going cold turkey. And yes, I did see that movie.
What's the movie, nigga? I got you. I got you.
I forgot the name of the
Tag me,
movie.
I got
CTE is in now.
I forgot the name of the movie, but I seen
I
it.
got you, tag me. It's New Jack City.
Yeah, I seen it.
Who's in there? Name one nigga.
Wesley Snipes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, got it. I just have to
Yeah,
make
I'd be
sure.
nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I was real nervous.
Nah, there's some black shit I never seen. I didn't see the OG Bobby Johnson movie. I didn't see that one.
I don't even know what that is.
Nah, you
That's
do.
damn. Wow, the name slipping my mind right now too. South Central. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
I didn't see
South
that
Central.
Oh yeah, shit.
Wait,
The
what?
first time I watched it was at J-Crib.
You know my memory's fucked up. I don't remember that shit happening.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
the first time I
What,
watched it.
Don't
be
Be a
black,
Menace
you
you
gotta
talking
have
about?
four movies
I've
to
seen
watch.
Don't Be a Menace, but I never seen the
The South Central.
South Central.
That's with OG Bobby Johnson,
That's where it came
Ray
from.
Ray.
Oh, no, I never seen it.
Yeah.
I never seen Baby.
Yeah. Oh.
You never had BT?
Nah, I
Nigga,
did.
they
I
played that shit on loop.
I just intentionally didn't watch
Nigga, they
it.
play that shit on ESPN. How the fuck you ain't see that?
Nigga said yes.
They did.
All right.
They played it on in the pandemic.
Honestly,
I believe
I'm
you.
gonna edit some shit.
I believe it.
Hey, we just gonna hear noises coming from that chair. It's gonna be blank. I'm gonna edit the whole nigga out. I'm gonna say ESPN.
I'm telling you, during the pandemic, they had that baby boy on. I swear to God, there was no sports.
I believe it.
At a certain point, there was no sports.
It's something about that movie that they just have that shit playing everywhere at all times.
Nah, cause real shit though, that's like really like black niggas.
No,
bro.
stop. Stop.
Yo, that beginning of the movie though, when the niggas in the
You
crib.
actually doing worse than Mexican OTs doing, bro. That's bad. But let's
Nah, cause a lot of niggas do live like that, bro.
okay.
Nah, I'm not jacking nine.
You don't know a nigga that lives like that.
Yeah,
That lives like baby boy.
Yeah, you don't know not one.
That gotta get put out the crib and like shit happens and the niggas.
He didn't hear me. You don't know one nigga.
You don't know one nigga.
Bro, son, I definitely know a nigga, bro. I definitely do.
Yeah.
Shit, I know a nigga that's like Sweet Pete, bro.
There's no way.
Shit, you know the nigga. He live in Cali right now.
Y'all doing too much, man. I don't like what's going on. All right, so Diddy Jr., which is I'll let y'all do your thing. I don't want to be a part of none of
This
that.
nigga, yeah, bro. Fuck you look at me for? Nigga looked at me to let me know that he knows.
Because of that Tom.
I don't think y'all should be doing that with that money. I'll tell you that right now. This is a big platform. It's a
Gas
big
money,
platform.
man.
All
Let's
right.
get it, bro.
So King Combs and Ye dropped the album.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck about that album, son?
Anybody listen to it?
I don't listen to Kanye's music.
I know that nigga King Combs sucked.
Come
But
on.
he do got a song. I forgot what song
Walk
it
It
was.
Back.
Nah, he do got one song.
He do got one
I think
song.
a song with Pop Smoke, right?
Nah, the shit with Kodak. That shit is
Nah, he
hard.
do got a song with
Nah, he
Pop
got a
Smoke.
couple
He got a couple songs,
not
though.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
But in general, his music is not good though.
I just think he sound like he's just too lax. He just sound like he's too relaxed. Like
He's trying to be
just-
too cool.
Yeah.
Who's the best rapper son? Is it Jadakiss?
Best rappers.
With Jadakiss' son.
Yeah. Come on, nigga.
Best rapper's son.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yo, Sean.
Nah, probably T.I.'s like his country. Nah, but that's not a rapper.
Nah.
though.
What's her name? I think it's The Money. Yeah. Fucking T.I.'s.
Yeah,
T.I.'s
oh yeah,
son.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The one that he sound like J. Cole. Yeah, he remind me of that vibe.
He
Yeah.
do, yeah, he is probably the best one. And the most popular one.
You know,
So
he
most
got a
of-
hit record.
I mean, he's not that type of nigga. But see,
Because
Nigga,
King
no.
Combs got a
Well,
a
yeah.
hit record.
Well, not a hit, but
You don't?
He have like bigger songs.
Nigga, he got that song with Kodak. That's not a hit record.
What song is that?
That shit was on the radio.
that
shit
made
is
that
hard.
out. Yeah, he do got a song. See, that's the thing. I feel like niggas is in different weight classes because I don't know this nigga T.I. son to have like a feature. I don't know if that's the he's
sounds
not
like a
doing.
skill
He's not.
issue, nigga.
Nah. I think it's more of a like a like he's not
industry?
doing that. Yeah, he's not. I mean, I think
wants to build
he's
his own
definitely,
name?
He's definitely industry, but I just think he's more on like the
Indie.
yeah, I don't want to disrespect Lupe, but like the Lupe wave, where like they obviously commercial, but the music they make is more.
He's not trying to sell records.
Yeah.
He's trying to make music.
I put money that G Herbo's son is probably gonna be the best rapper.
He said that already.
That's what I said. Yo,
Yeah.
What he gonna rap?
Huh?
What is he gonna rap about?
He already rapping.
Like, what does he rap about?
Same shit his dad rap about.
Gotcha.
Getting money, fucking bitches.
Nah, you missed a big part of what his dad raps about though.
Well,
Before to get money,
he ain't lived that life.
Okay, I was wondering.
It's either gonna be 2 Chainz son.
think 5.
2 Chainz son is cool too. I be
shouldn't
feeling
rap,
like
though. I don't think he should rap.
If he do, I would say either Lil Baby son or
The gay one?
Come on,
wait, hold on, Lil Baby got a gay son?
blank this out. Blank this out.
His most famous
Y'all
kid
niggas
is the
ain't
gay
hear about
one.
them 4PF niggas. They gonna blow shit up.
I ain't scared.
Nah,
We
hold
from
on,
New York.
hold on.
Nigga, them 4PF niggas be owing.
Speaking on niggas' kids is crazy, but he had a gay son though.
Yeah.
That's
Yo, wouldn't that be with Jada Wade all the time? I forgot his name.
Y'all put this shit
Asia-
on Usher?
No.
Nah, Usher's son is gay.
Yo, stop
But at least
doing
Usher's son
that.
is like an adult.
Yo,
kinda.
stop doing that, bro. You don't know that.
These niggas ain't even old enough to like classify.
you
Usher's son-
bugging.
Usher's son is
Usher's son is
25.
grown. Usher's son is grown. Like he's at least like he's probably like 17.
That's enough.
Nah, but Little Baby son is like what, like
I don't think
8?
he's flagrant. I just think he hangs out with his mother a lot.
Well,
That doesn't make you flagrant.
I heard a comedian say that
If Cassius is not here next week, we know what happened.
before. Nah, nothing's happening to him. We from New York, bro. Fuck that.
Yo,
What?
Them niggas.
All right, we from New York, bro. And we,
got no big homies.
yeah, exactly.
We are not your little niggas. I got you. Yeah.
Thank you. But damn, what the fuck point? I was about to make a fucking really good point. Fuck. What were we talking about? Just now?
Niggas gay sons.
Fuck, huh?
I was playing defense. Y'all niggas putting that 4PF shit like that means something to us up here. Fuck. Nah, if you was talking about Slaughter Gang, damn.
Nah, them niggas.
Nah, they.
we talking about Joe Budden?
Joe Budden.
Isn't that Soda Gang? Oh, Soda House. I'm bugging.
Yeah, everybody's drunk. today.
Yeah, he's just old. He's just
Joe
old.
Budden got a flay son too.
Oh my god.
Nah, Joe Budden too?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's the
Which one?
I think one of
The
us is gonna have to
oldest
take
one.
that route if we want this shit to go to the next
To have
level.
a flay son?
You got to do it. Just go to the next route.
Oh, hell
Why
no.
everybody got filet sons and they going next? They going up.
That's because your favorite player is D Wade.
So is mine, nigga.
Yo, yeah.
Relax.
Y'all both y'all got some shit to deal with.
Nah, I don't actually.
Yeah. Just
My
ain't
son
me.
proposed to a
Just ain't-
woman. So I'm
Your
good.
son proposed to a woman?
Yeah,
That's not a woman. That's a little ass girl.
yeah. I mean, in his mind, it was a woman.
He got her?
I didn't ask him. It's not my business.
This nigga influence. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Wait, hold on. So, like, that's dope. Like, you should talk about that. Like, how that happened? Like, he proposed to her? and, like,
I really don't want to talk about my family on here, honestly.
I respect that.
nigga, y'all don't. Yo, first of all, now you a newfound father on this shit. So, like, I'm not a newfound father.
Fine.
Come on,
The
man.
fatherhood found me.
Fatherhood found me.
I was searching for you for 5 months.
Don't do that.
Longer than that.
Yeah, I'm playing with my man.
Longer than that.
But yeah, so back.
I mean, I've been a father a long time, actually.
Nigga,
They just,
he's about to get some Nicki shit.
They just in another place.
Nigga about talking about he. Oh, never mind.
That's too deep.
Niggas telling them.
I thought he was about to say Naeem.
nah, this nigga father AG, man. They brothers.
What?
What?
I don't know what he meant by that. You see, the thing is, he was on some incest shit just
Yeah,
now.
that's what I was about to say. What the fuck?
I didn't want to acknowledge that. So can we just get back to the music, man? Niggas talk about gay sons.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Nigga, you started it.
Nah, but saying a nigga need a gay son, that was
Nah,
that's
that
crazy.
was crazy, but you
What?
You said that. you said that with a son. Like, what's up with you, bro?
No, I said niggas eventually have to get on that time.
Nah, come on, don't do
Nah.
So, like, if your son
Nah,
is. So,
let's not do this, bro.
so if your son is called, like, King, and then he winds up being gay, do you call him Queen?
No, I call him get the fuck out the house.
Bati King.
That's what I call him. Hey, come on now, stop playing with my son.
That's fucked up, bro. You shouldn't do that.
It's a joke. Are we potting or like
that's what I thought.
I say this.
Nah, niggas say this shit
I
is
would say this
serious.
though, like real shit though. If I ever found out, it wouldn't even matter if my son or child was gay. I just know that if my child starts having sex, whatever it is, you got to pay rent. That's my rule. If you fucking in my crib, you got to pay rent because as a part of being an adult.
Yeah,
if you
they
want to
start
be an
having
adult,
orgies
you're
and
not just gonna have the fun of like just to do whatever the fuck you want to.
Thank you.
You have to have all the responsibilities if you want to be an adult.
Thank you for bringing that up.
So, not my fault. Go ahead.
Just before I forget this, so comedian, forgot the nigga name already, but he said that all little boys is gay like their mom's gay best friend until they start masturbating, and then they don't want to be around their mom no more.
That's bullshit.
I could definitely agree to that. Super.
Before you start beating off, you want to chill with your mom because your dad's at work, your mom's normally not hanging out with your mom, so you're like her little gay best friend.
But see, niggas,
I wouldn't
niggas,
want to kill my mom.
Niggas ain't accounting for the fact. What if you didn't have like a father to like? What if your mother was the most busy one?
Oh well, then as soon as you start beating off, then you're not hanging out with nobody.
Nah,
'Cause
see-
you want everybody out the house. That was like his point, like because normally when you're hanging out with
Niggas
your mom,
didn't have their own room. Niggas didn't have a
but
bathroom.
somebody's home though.
Yeah, why you just don't go to the bathroom?
Somebody's home.
No. Oh, niggas can't beat off because somebody's in the crib.
Nigga,
What?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just telling you,
What the fuck is
joke,
that
bro.
stopping?
All right, whatever. You want somebody knocking on the door while
I'm in the bathroom.
That don't stop the swag.
I'm in the bathroom.
You trying to shower on?
If you lucky enough, if you really lit, you just put the headphones right on.
Nah.
Don't hear nothing.
And then they come in.
Actually, the real question is this though: like, how do you learn? Like, not learn how to masturbate, but like
It's instinctual,
who-
nigga. I'm a
So
freak.
you just automatically just started looking that shit up online by yourself, or did you get influence from
Oh
a friend?
nah, fucking with the what's that shit called? You got cable back in the day. If you stay up late enough and
Cinemax.
you just scrolling,
Real
you're
sex.
gonna run into something.
Real sex, taxi cab confession.
I think that's the most way niggas run. I mean, unless
my dad had magazines. I was.
yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Most of the
Yeah.
shit is
So you took the
accidental.
Kanye route.
Time out. I'll let y'all get y'all jokes off.
I don't find it funny.
Nah, that's fine. We find it. My dad didn't have men having sex. Damn, you changed, bro. You used to be mad professional.
Yeah,
But yeah, so now my dad had like that booty talk, shit like that. So
booty.
Yo, nah, I remember one time, this is
that's a
mad
turn
funny.
nigga.
This is mad funny story. So one time, we was gonna go to school in the morning. Me and this nigga Toon. I don't know why this nigga wanted to watch Undercover Brother in the morning.
That shit was a funny.
That's a good movie.
That's a funny
Yeah.
movie.
But like, yo, as kids, why the fuck are we watching that?
it's a good movie.
But like, yo, so DVD player type time, that nigga clicked the shit. This shit is
booty
two
talk.
bitches fucking each other.
In the shower.
Yeah.
Well, whose disc was it?
Your dad?
Nah.
Your mom?
Nah.
Your brother?
At the time, my mom had a boyfriend at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Word?
And I feel like, yo, like real shit, like the way you like to find out about like masturbating as a like when you like no like sex type shit is by being like snooping around and like finding random shit. That's just me. Like I don't know how y'all found out
I mean,
about
nah,
like
you can
masturbating.
also,
and
parents
shit,
have
like-
sex.
you can also.
Yeah, that was my.
I'm glad I never.
Yeah, I heard my parents have sex.
But I feel like that's an actual a common experience. I definitely felt like other people have told me like, yeah, nah, I've actually heard.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah,
That's crazy.
No,
I
not
was
me.
about to say, what the fuck?
Nigga only had one parent.
You only
Yeah,
had one parent. One parent.
Nah,
One shoe, one sock.
I found out about that shit in school.
So you don't think your one parent just masturbate?
Come on.
Nah, yeah, but you don't gotta hear that. What the fuck?
No,
I don't know.
yo, please.
If they in the bathroom too long, you
Let's-
might sound might be
Nah,
on
but you
one.
would've assumed that as a kid.
And luckily, it was only our mom. So like, what the fuck she need to be in the bathroom
Yo,
for?
y'all look
The fuck? I'm just saying, you had your own room.
So like you
And how's that even comfortable?
So like
Why
you
would
heard
you
your,
go to the bathroom?
yeah.
Stop.
So like you heard your
Stop.
pops putting in work.
Yeah, stop. Yeah.
So like that made you be like, yo, I got to do that.
I mean, I was wondering what was happening to my mom.
Nah, shit.
That was my problem. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, I don't, as much potting as I like to do, I want to have a deeper conversation. But you my man's. I don't know if I can pod that much.
Yeah, I got you.
I really got some questions.
I guess.
but I don't even know.
We here,
man.
bro. We here.
She was loud.
You said his dad? I didn't concrete.
Oh, man. She was loud enough. Yeah, she woke me up. Go to sleep. Yeah.
That's crazy because my man, he still live in the crib and he told me, he said he be hearing his parents fucking.
Yeah.
And this nigga like 26. I'm like,
That's bad.
That's time to go.
he's
That's
hit a
time
hit
to
a wall.
go.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, nah,
They
niggas
don't
wild.
even give a fuck at that
Yeah,
point.
like that's what, yeah.
Yeah, that shit
Because that's
crazy.
what that's what I assumed. If I came from like a two parent household, I would assume the sex would be like more let's not get caught type shit. But I be hearing opposite experiences like on some like they be fucking as if nobody's in the crib.
Bro, we
that's
live
crazy.
in New York, bro. You already know what it is.
Nah, the shit
Small
is crazy.
apartments.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Ain't nothing you could do about it, bro.
And some of these dead ass, like sometimes, like the women don't give a fuck. I remember one time, literally, I was getting head one time, and this shorty, her nephew walked in the room, like he's watching the shit, and she's like, "Nah, don't worry about it. He's not gonna remember."
As a man, what did you do?
I had to put my shit back in my pants. Like, yo, little man, yo, go to the room, nigga. Get out of here. And as soon as that nigga went back to the room, closed that door, and got finished getting.
Now, how do you look at her afterwards?
She's a real one.
All right.
She not a hoe?
Nah,
That bitch,
she's a real one. She's a hoe though, but she's my.
That doesn't
hoe.
make her a hoe.
She's a whore. She's my whore.
So she's not a whore.
She's a slut.
She's not a whore.
Sluts are good things.
All right, let's actually get back to podcasting, please, guys. This was great though. This was great entertainment.
Nah, no
All right, so T-Pain. We have T-Pain in the building right here, actually. T-Pain.
That shit broke my heart.
So T-Pain says Drake should bow out of music.
That nigga's tweaking.
Is that hate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nah. I think he's speaking from an honest place. I think he's dead ass wrong, but I think he's speaking from an honest place.
T-Pain is speaking from a place of a nigga that fucking fucked up in the music industry.
I don't think you think he fucked up.
Yeah, that nigga at one point, that nigga was on a fucking.
Yeah, he was on a heater.
He had like a Wayne little baby. Fucking, he had a run. Like,
Actually, niggas gotta take little baby out of that.
Yeah, they
shit.
gotta stop disrespecting Lil Wayne by putting baby's name next to him. Baby's wrong.
He's not
little
that
baby
nigga.
that ass had a run.
No, but not like Wayne.
No.
I'm not talking about like Wayne.
Oh,
I'm just talking
levels,
about
yeah.
like it's like
He
levels.
had a moment, a run in a moment.
like Kanye had a run.
Yeah.
Like, it's like when you on every nigga's track.
But
Little baby had a run when he was on everybody's track.
He had a moment.
What the fuck are we talking about, bro?
A run. If we talking about years, like summer after summer after summer after summer for a certain amount of time, they was that nigga. Baby had that trajectory of he was supposed to be on a run and then he fell off.
See, the thing is about you, like New York niggas, I love y'all. And I'm a New York nigga.
Nah, you a
damn
Philly
self.
nigga. Don't do
like,
that.
any nigga that starts with symptoms like that,
Yeah, like, I love y'all and I love myself. Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, but no funny shit though. Y'all niggas is really stuck in the form of fact of that y'all in New York. If y'all leave that shit, y'all gotta understand. Baby had like little baby dead ass had like 3 summers.
Nah, he was a soundtrack.
He had my dog.
to one of our tracks.
Yo, nigga.
Nah, I think-
y'all
I
niggas
think-
is
I-
lying.
I
He had
think-
my dog. He had Yes
I
and D.
think-
He
no,
had the freestyle.
I think you're
This
missing
nigga
it.
had he had the shit where he did during 2020
Listen
during
to me.
the bigger picture.
I think you missing what we
Fuck
saying.
outta here. Y'all niggas is wildin'.
we saying little baby definitely was that he was supposed to be the next nigga.
And the nigga had his run with Gunna too. So y'all niggas is tweaking. Y'all niggas is bugging the
I
fuck
think
out.
you just be using certain words wrong because niggas is not saying baby didn't have like he was on his way. Niggas was literally comparing him to Wayne, but the last 2 years, you telling me baby is he's still that same nigga?
Can I give you
hold on, wait. But let me answer, judge and jury, because you listen to niggas and you always be like, yo,
This is the worst music nigga ever.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm not asking about music.
Okay.
Judge and jury, like I'm gonna say, you always be like, yo, you contradicting yourself. Did this nigga did not just contradict his whole self on like, nah, little baby did have a run, but like the last 2 years he fell off.
I could have sworn I said moment.
He said moment.
I was about to say,
Bro, little baby deadass had the game in the chokehold probably from like 2019 to 2022.
Can I give another artist comparison? Who had a better run / moment, Roddy Ricch or Lil Baby?
Little baby.
Better?
I use that word.
I said better. I would say Roddy Ricch, but longer, like long lasting or whatever. I forget the word I'm trying to use, but I would say Lil Baby had the.
Run, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, run versus moment.
Yeah, that's
why
what
I
I'm
asked.
saying.
That's why I asked.
I feel actually I'm glad you brought up Roddy Ricch because I feel like he was on the same thing of like, yo, this nigga could be around for like 5 years of having shit like if he's on a song, you know that song should even if it doesn't go, his verse, his hook shouldn't be like it'd be a dunk. And I feel like Roddy Ricch went from that run trajectory to damn nigga only had a moment.
Yeah, Twitter is cooking that nigga, bro. Oof.
Oh, Roddy?
Yeah.
Nah, the thing
he's one of my
his
favorites.
Next, I can't front his next project, personally speaking, because I listened to he got 2 songs that's out on that shit. I think that next project, he keeps on pushing that shit back, but I think that shit gonna be fire though.
I gotta bring an AC next time. This nigga.
Nah, I was about to cook this.
Alcohol is
I'm gonna have
Nah,
it.
it's not hot.
Nah, it is hot.
It's not
I'm a
hot,
big dude,
man.
so I'm always hot. But
It's not.
this nigga making me feel
You're not
uncomfortable.
bigger than me.
God.
You keep saying that shit. You're not bigger than me, nigga.
Hey yo,
Niggas don't want to get on the scale.
Nah, I got on the scale. Only nigga to get on the scale, nigga.
Stupid nigga of the week. Nigga back himself. I told that nigga to wait till after vacation. Nigga, hey, listen.
So we're gonna start next week then. Well,
Nigga,
the week after next
Tell
week.
you how I feel.
Yeah, the week after next. Because
Yeah.
he comes back, you go away, and I guess
Well,
after.
there's gonna be an episode where we're both here, and then I'm gonna be going to the next one.
So then probably after
yo,
that.
nigga, fuck all that shit. This is after the podcast talk.
Nah, nigga, we talking.
This is
Nah, cause
inside
we
baseball.
about to do a weight loss competition.
You in the competition?
No, not me, obviously.
Oh, these two fat niggas?
Niggas about
Yeah.
to disappear.
So like what the winner get?
He got to stop watching porn for as many.
Nah.
as many
When they get $100.
and as many pounds as the winner loses, that's as many weeks he got to stop watching porn.
Yeah, he gonna
You know how crazy that is?
Yeah, he's gonna be a year.
Both these niggas could lose 50 pounds.
Yeah, it's gonna be
50
a week.
weeks?
It's gonna be a year.
Yeah.
On porn.
50 weeks.
You gonna be an abusive nigga.
What?
You see what he trying to put on you? This
This
nigga's
nigga's
crazy.
You're gonna be an abusive nigga. If niggas lose 52 pounds and you can't beat your shit.
I didn't agree to that.
He has a fiance. Why he got to beat his dick? He be all right.
Now sometimes niggas gotta do that.
Yeah, sometimes
You don't blame a nigga for going to the bar and having a drink. I don't do that. I'll go find me a nice little joint, and that's my cigarette.
Nah, no funny shit. Yo, I heard a bitch's feelings one time over some shit like that. Nah, no funny shit. You ever heard a bitch's feeling over some shit like that? Like, yo, you kill her shit, and then after that, you go, like, you just take your shower, but like you beat your shit, like.
Nah,
I would have tell her.
Y'all never did that before?
Yeah, but I'm not telling her.
I feel like that's another.
Fuck?
Why y'all just don't get another round if y'all still
Nah,
so
it's not
horny?
just
Nah,
it's just
practice
cigarettes.
shots, yeah.
Some niggas smoke cigarettes after they have sex. What the fuck?
See, y'all niggas is using my shit right now. I think y'all niggas may be addicted to
I
like
know.
porn.
That nigga's fucking trembling right now. The thought. He's at 52 weeks. That nigga started rocking.
But since we talking about that, right?
Y'all niggas is crazy.
We are in the middle of a topic right now.
Niggas busting nuts, so then they bust another nut. So niggas smoke the cigarette. And so I smoke a different cigarette. I smoke a vape.
He said the cold crush.
Cause you never know, like you ever know, like yo, bro, you don't got the energy for another round to please somebody else, but it's like, yo, I just gotta get this shit out.
You don't just want to worry about yourself.
Y'all niggas is saying that, man.
Sometimes you gotta be selfish, man.
All right, let's finish this topic.
What that nigga said, you gotta be cruel to be kind sometimes, man.
All right,
Sometimes you gotta be cruel to be kind.
So T-Pain, he's bugging the fuck out.
Yeah, he's tweaking. I mean, because he also compared it to himself. He said he felt like there was a time in his career where he looked at it and he was like, yeah, I need to get up out of here.
That's because you're missing the point. That Drake is the one that inspired him. I feel like Drake was like, he wants to bow out gracefully before he gets kicked out. And then T-Pain said that there was a time when I thought about what Drake said and I was like, it's time for myself to bow out.
So he thinks that Drake should bow out. That's his point right now.
Yeah, because
based on what?
But see, I think the way the public is treating Drake is kind of like
He lost a rap battle.
Yeah. But see, I kind of see where his confusion is coming from. He's probably looking on Instagram or looking on these blogs and seeing how people treating Drake, and he's thinking like, oh yeah, nah, this. Like these niggas ain't feeling you no more.
Bro,
but the numbers aren't saying.
Yeah, Drake
the numbers
can go
aren't
sell
saying,
out a fucking
yeah,
tour
the
right
numbers
now.
aren't saying that. I think that's where he's confusing, is where he's confusing the information he's receiving. Is that he thinks niggas don't fuck with Drake because how they treat him.
Yeah, like that's like somebody like his opinion is coming from like a point. I'm not saying this is true to him, but it seems like a nigga that's only on the internet.
Yeah,
like he just sees what niggas talking about online and shit.
But even if that's the case, the Drake has a lot of defenders and they always posting his number.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
At least on my feed.
Some of the places where you consume like just Drake blog shit.
Yeah.
Some of the comments do like I said, like it was a slow news week, so they posted him like working out, and like it really he's kind of getting the meat treatment.
Yeah, that's how.
And like Drake never been like that.
He never got spanked.
And I feel like that's what he's getting.
Yo, but real shit though, T-Pain is tweaking, but you can keep on going.
Yeah, Cass.
Like if Drake was to bow out, right? Like that would just leave like a big hole in the fucking music. Like,
you think so?
Yeah.
Music wise?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, like new music wise. Like I feel like, especially when we was talking about runs, like I feel like 5 years ago, if Drake didn't drop a song during the summer, I feel like there would have been a big gap. Like,
Okay, but
damn, it's not gonna be a list song.
Can I say something real quick?
But now during this summer, if Drake doesn't drop, you niggas feel like there's something we missing.
Hold on, can I say something real quick? Y'all niggas is tripping. This nigga Drake has a full Boeing 747.
And we're not talking money. We're not talking money. We're not talking money.
I'm just
We're
saying,
not talking money.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying though, like bills got to be done.
We're
like,
not talking money though.
Well, understand, but he's not gonna ever gracefully bow out when you always on the top. The only nigga that should ever say Drake's name is Kendrick, for real, because that's the only nigga that really got control of that situation. Everybody else talking about Drake is below the nigga. T-Pain is bugging the fuck out. That nigga did terrible business. He bought a Bugatti, said how that shit made him go broke and all this other. T-Pain got it. Yo, just play video games and do your funny dances and sing your songs. That's it, bro. Like, that's just that. Certain niggas can't be talking on certain shit. And that this is even a conversation is sickening to me.
Cash.
I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Oh, you were talking along the lines of the gap. Drake is gonna leave.
It's not about necessarily like the summer song or the specific song for the specific season or anything like that, but just in general, like we don't have another artist that's that huge where like him dropping that album is like a dead ass moment.
Yeah.
Like you might maybe make the argument for like Travis Scott, but even then he's dropping an album every other year or every 2 years. Drake is dropping an album, a big album where it's a moment every single year.
All right, so when's the last song Drake dropped?
Nokia, that album.
Actually, see, this is how I know. I feel like this is where kind of T-Pain kind of maybe getting shit from. He just dropped a song like 2 weeks ago with this nigga.
Smiley.
Yeah, you see how how you gloss over that?
No, but I think it actually helps Cash's argument because who is the person that Smiley can go to get niggas to listen to his music? Like,
no, I mean, of course,
Smiley can't hit up fucking Kendrick and be like, "Yo, Kendrick, I need a look." Drake is the look for the whole industry.
So we still saying Drake is a stimulus package?
I still think so. The numbers dictate that. I don't see how.
I don't.
Since we're on music, I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
I apologize to Cardi B. I was wrong.
That song is a smash, dude?
Nah, her album already fucking platinum or whatever.
Yeah, because she fucking had songs from like 4 years, 5 years ago on that shit.
I don't like when niggas start playing that. No.
Certain songs you got to give them a home. If they a single, you got to give them a home.
I think that's bullshit.
That outside song, I think is about to be number 2 on Billboard.
You're a retired
I think that's
rapper,
bullshit.
Right?
Nah, but shit. The reason why I think it's bullshit,
rapper, right?
I think it's bullshit because Not Like Us doesn't have a home.
Yeah, don't.
Nah, that's because
exactly.
because that would have diluted his project. TV off is like dead ass like a fucking part 2 to that song.
I agree with him.
Nigga, like you don't need a Not Like Us when you got a TV off. You don't, because it's literally.
So then, what you saying about Cardi's album then? It doesn't have anything to replace those singles.
Who the fuck?
So the thing is,
like, what is Cardi's be like diss track that went crazy?
It's not about a diss track. Make a hit. But see, I also don't want my opposite opinion on this to make it seem like I don't like what she did. I feel like, yeah, you should be putting your shit on albums if you wanted to do numbers. Because at the end of the day,
that's all that matters. That's all we're gonna talk about.
Exactly.
And that's what I think she was scared of.
But I also don't agree when niggas get like they start talking like this shit needs a home. Nah, bro. Don't. You playing the numbers game, and I respect it.
Well,
I just say that.
Not Like Us, that's a different situation because he didn't want his success of his album to be predicated off the narrative that Drake is the reason why you did that.
Exactly.
With Cardi B up and what was the other song? That's
WAP.
Yeah, that's like, I feel like there's different type of artists. Like Kendrick wants to be recognized because I'm a high level musician. Yep. I know how to rap. I'm lyricist.
But can you really say
Cardi
that
B,
though?
Yes.
I don't know.
Cardi B is not going to make the argument. She's all about just money and shit. So her putting those songs on his album, I personally don't really like it, but it does make sense as a business standpoint.
But the only reason I disagree a little bit about the Kendrick, I do feel like he didn't want to ride the success of him beating Drake to be part of the album, but there was definitely enough jabs and enough energy around that album that regardless it was going to
be tied to Drake regardless. Yeah, I get that point, but you can't literally say it though. You can say I made this.
Turn his TV off. And
that's definitely
who's his? Whose TV would that be?
I would say
Drake, that would be Drake's TV, correct?
But if I'm Kendrick, my argument is
the first song on the shit. He says, "Oh boy."
Yo.
Who's old boy?
The boy.
So that come on, like that's what I'm saying. Like I get the fucking the question gymnastic, the answer gymnastic niggas be doing, but like, let's not be fooled. Like, I get what niggas gotta do. Niggas gotta say things the way they say it.
Yes.
Because it's the game.
It's the game.
It's the game. But let's not be sitting there and acting like this shit ain't bullshit, bro.
Nah, bro, but back to back by Drake is not on the project, and that could have easily been on one.
And why you think so?
You're arguing against it.
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying, though, like, real shit. I just think, like, real shit, when you got diss records nowadays, you don't put them on projects.
Okay.
You just don't. Like, that's the thing of the past.
That's not true.
Because it dilutes the whole project. A project now is, like, really it's always been a body of work, but now it's more or less of like it's an art. But
niggas is acting like Not Like Us is like a fucking like a back to back. Not Like Us is an actual song.
No, it's
like
not.
there's bars in there to direct it towards Drake, but it isn't like that shit is a whole fucking like Piggy Bank by 50 Cent dissing all them niggas.
You talking about
If you
a
listen to
whole
that-
like 20 years different though. You talking about something that came out like 2024 and something that came out 2004.
We're comparing diss songs. There's only very few diss songs between then and now that are actually really directed towards niggas.
Nah, because if you look at the shit that like if you look at any recent diss songs, they don't make niggas projects no more.
Yeah, but a lot of niggas
And that started from Drake's back to back.
The reason why this beef is so important is because we finally got beef is
He's
flagrant.
right. Nah, but he's right. He's right.
He's right.
He's right.
Beef, all right.
You gotta pause that.
Yeah.
This beef is important to you.
Yeah. He's right.
Nah, he's not right.
No, he is.
I don't even got a point.
You should have just paused it.
Okay, so like I was trying to say earlier to make the transition to when we was talking about, I don't even remember what we was talking about.
Yeah,
it was something to do with girls though.
Yeah.
With what was he talking about? Oh, fucking
Masturbation?
I think it was, I forgot, but the topic I wanted to bring up was, have you ever been to a girl house? Oh, it's because you was talking about the little kid walking in when you was getting your dick sucked.
Oh yeah.
So my question was, have you ever?
Pause. That actually sound crazy. Yeah.
Now niggas gotta pause straight
There's a
shit.
different pause for that.
Oh my god. Anyways, I watched a
A little
TikTok.
kid in the room. Niggas is wild.
I watched a TikTok the other day, and it was a dad. His daughter was recording him, and he was detailing the story about when he went to some girl house, and he had his phone on AirPlay, so it was going on the TV. He was like, "Yo, look at this shit," and he took pictures of the girl's bathroom, and he was like, "Look out! I went to this girl house. Look how dirty fucking her bathroom was. Mad dirty.
Yeah.
Like the tub, everything was mad dirty." He was showing the girl, and made me think like, "Damn, have y'all niggas ever been to a girl house and it was like some crazy shit going on in there?"
Absolutely, bro. I was an away game player. Again, I live in New York, so I never had my own room in my life. So I couldn't do the.
You still don't?
Nah, I share a room with my fiance, and my son. So I never had my own room before. So my whole life I had to go to bitches' cribs. So I definitely have experienced I don't think I've ever experienced anything really crazy. Just like dirty stuff, like dishes not washed. Yeah, nothing that I could think of that's like, it's unsanitary, but nothing that's like gonna make like headline news though. So,
Dirty dishes ain't no. That's not.
Nah, that's
I'm a
not.
different type of nigga.
That was it?
Yeah, dirty.
You never fucked a bitch on the floor because like
No.
the bed look crazy?
No.
Yeah,
I think that's just some freak shit. Why just didn't throw the shit off the bed?
Yeah, like
Nah, it's just like sometimes you in a place where it's game time, nigga. You just
It's
like
like I said, you
if
just
you
wanted
did-
to fuck on the floor.
nah. It's like, yo, this shit really look like I don't even want to be on the bed.
but the
this bitch-
floor is better in New York City.
There's no way. How does the floor cleaner in your bed?
Yeah.
It's just like
You shouldn't have been fucking that girl. That's what it sounded like to me. But
yeah, nah.
you get that, bro.
Sometimes it be like that, but when you put the work in and you put the effort in, you gotta like go all the
Nah,
way.
not for me. Sometimes it's enough to just know I could have ripped. I'm good.
Yeah, you just wasn't up to stand.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you know
Nah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
fine.
Like if you do all the work,
What are you not agreeing to? What he said?
Yeah.
Not this nigga. Not this nigga. I'm sure you said no to less.
I'm gonna let that nigga walk.
Nah, but
on
if
there.
I'm already there,
No.
What the hell?
This
You
just seems like the
that's
same
like
nigga.
saying.
I told you
That's
you
like saying.
changed.
No.
it's like
What
going
you
to a
talking
game
about?
and saying, you know, I don't want to play
so,
no more.
All right, so I'm confused. Maybe somewhere my wires are crossed. But you said you wouldn't rip like 6 and lower, right, or some shit like that.
Nah,
5
but he's
and
talking
lower?
about you already went to the girl's house, and
I'm
there
about
was
to do the correlation.
Okay,
I'm about to do the correlation. So 6 and lower, you wouldn't rip, or was it 5 and lower, or some shit like that?
Okay, whatever number, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
5 below,
So,
like the
so
store.
you telling me if she's a 8 or whatever you would rip, and you get to the crib and the crib is enough, her crib. You telling me a crib couldn't make her the crib isn't dirty enough to make her from an 8 to a 5?
No.
Oh, okay, then maybe that's why I had the wires crossed. I thought you, I for some reason I had the perception that you the type of nigga that like there's certain things that happen throughout before you rip that you still rating her.
Nah, she just can't be fat.
I guess that's crib dirty.
Well, I
and
wouldn't
shit.
even get there if she was fat.
Easy, yeah. that's it.
Yeah, crib roaches.
Yeah,
and
roaches-
shit.
roaches.
Nah,
in
that
the
happened
bag.
before. I remember one time when I was younger, nigga, I went to a girl crib and I'm ripping her and I'm seeing. Well, I used to go like you said. I was a away game nigga. Nigga, I used to be taking a train 2 hours, all type of shit, going to the projects in the Bronx and all. It's fucking Staten Island, all type of places. And nigga, I'm going and be roaches running around. I remember one time I was ripping a girl. and we was done with it. I took a condom off and put on the floor, and she picked it up. And she killed a roach at the same time she picked it up and threw it out. And she thought I didn't see it.
There's a mutant somewhere with this nigga's face on it. Yeah, I don't know. Roaches on the bed, I ain't ripping.
Nah, I was on the bed. I was on the floor. Roach on the bed, I never seen.
Yeah,
but I did roaches in the crib. I seen a lot of roaches in the crib.
We live in New York, but roaches on the bed. You ripping, you walk in, there's a water bug that big on the bed. 8. The girls are 8. That shit's on the bed waiting for
we just wouldn't be on the bed.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm so ripping, I just wouldn't be on the bed.
Actually, I kind of understand now because
Bed bug.
Fortunately, that's bad news.
All right.
But fortunately, during COVID, I definitely had a bachelor crib. I had my own spot. So eventually, I was playing home games, and obviously, it was in a P. So you obviously gonna have some type of roaches. Oh, y'all niggas remember towards the end of me staying there, the bathroom was under construction. So there was a lot of flaws, and I definitely I got to kill her every time somebody came over. So
I respect.
I guess I could see how if you there, you like fuck it up.
Yeah, it's too late.
No, I'm not saying y'all wrong.
Even if I'm
I thought y'all was bucking. I ain't gonna lie.
Even if I'm about to rip and the shit stink, I still might.
But see, that's the
what
difference.
stinks? Hold on, what stinks?
Whoa, you're wilding. If the
crib?
pussy stink,
Wait, the
you're
crib?
wilding.
Pussy stink?
If the pussy stink, look, I got a 2-time rule. If your breath stink twice and your pussy stink twice.
All right, but it's the first time.
Giving a bitch 2.
No,
I thought women hygiene is always supposed to be.
Hold on.
It's too late to find. We find out. It's too late.
No, it's never.
Once you check in the game, it's over.
She don't stink. She don't stink though. She got a smell, but she don't stink. Yo, a smell and stink is two different.
What's the difference?
Oh, you're bugging.
What you
Come on
mean?
now.
A pussy not supposed to smell like nothing.
Nah, no, well.
Yeah, you're wild.
I like when pussy got a little twang to it. But
That's crazy.
stink is crazy. Stink is crazy.
Nah, if it stink twice, nah. The first time I
ass stink, yeah, come on, y'all
Niggas, y'all should still work when it smells something.
I don't know what they even talking about right now, because if a girl's hygiene is bad,
Well, maybe a twang to you is a stink to me.
maybe we could just arguing that, but stink. Like,
But-
what does it smell like?
Nah, she stink twice. Like the first time, if your shit, like I'm gonna give you the pass.
Now, what does it smell like? Though?
Cause you ever like real shit. You ever really thought about it? Like, do your dick stink?
No,
No.
it doesn't.
I never thought about it.
I don't have to think about it. It
And
doesn't
honestly,
stink.
no, it shouldn't. It shouldn't, because if you think about it, it's skin. So like, as long as like you wasn't sweating or some shit like that, even if you was sweating, if it like you
Like,
wasn't
if I
just
go
sitting in
fuck
the
shorty,
sweat,
like, right
you
now,
should be fine.
Like if I go outside, like I'm sweating right now, and if I have a full day, my shit might have a little
But
to it. So it's like real shit. Like I don't
So
want her to
you're-
judge me off for one day.
Your natural musk, to me, this is just AG speaking. Your natural musk and stink are two different things.
But
to me.
also, like, come on, like niggas, it's a different.
Like
it's
I don't wear deodorant.
But yeah,
What?
but also,
I do not.
But,
have you ever smelled me?
Nah, but see,
think about it.
Wait, hold on. You
I
don't-
do not. I do
at
not wear.
all?
I do not wear deodorant.
Oh, you might have the gene then.
Was it the Asian gene?
Yeah.
Shout out China.
It's
No,
possible.
actually Korean.
I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah, it's
you
good.
definitely never stunk before.
And I don't wear deodorant. I've never worn it in my life.
I never even thought about that shit.
I have a natural smell.
Niggas definitely have taken trips together.
Exactly. You
Yeah,
ever seen me put on deodorant? Think about it. I don't wear deodorant
In your life?
in
you
my
don't wear
life.
deodorant?
Yeah, nah.
Nah,
Because
you lucky nigga. You got a gene.
I'm gonna tell you what.
You don't sweat?
Nah, he
I
definitely
don't sweat. Nigga, I'm sweating right now. But nah, this is what it is, and this is like real shit. I think once you start, it's like the what's the shit you put in your lips, pause?
Oh, the chapstick?
Yeah, chapsticks, Carmex, and all that stuff. Once you start using it, you have to use it for the rest of your life. So I never started using deodorant. I never did it. And no disrespect to my little brother, he started using it, and then he didn't stink before. And then he started using it. Then I started to smell him because we used to share clothes. And I'm like, nah, something ain't right there. So I just never used it, and I don't need it.
Nah, well, I started using deodorant because my underarm started stinking.
Yeah, I always had
Okay.
that. I had that problem too.
I just don't have. I don't. And I'm not gonna make my son use it either, because it doesn't.
Well,
I don't
So
think.
you gonna embarrass him?
Nah,
No, I don't smell.
hopefully he have the gene too.
I don't think it's a gene thing, but you might be right.
Nah, it is. It is. It's a bacteria. It's a certain type of bacteria, and you can have a gene in your genetic makeup
That eats it?
That
It has to.
That just that whether you
Yes.
don't have the smell.
Yeah, it has to. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like
You stink.
you, like niggas, like I feel like that's natural. Like you would have to, like.
I don't think so.
No. I mean, like in a sense, like that's why I think it's a gene.
No, that's
because I
possible.
feel like if you sweat and it's not a gene thing, you
I
have to stink.
I get a natural, like I'm saying to him, maybe we're just arguing two different things, but I think everybody has a natural odor, and then there's stink. Like you're unclean.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
because dirt. If you
you're accumulating
of
dirt. Like if I just don't shower, I'm gonna stink because I'm a human being.
Yeah.
But me, I get out the shower, I'm not putting on anything unless I do a little cologne if we're going out. But I don't wear cologne. I mean, I don't wear deodorant. I don't.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Shout them out.
Lucky you, man.
You saving bread.
Right.
Nah. It really ain't that expensive to get.
Nah, it's just making your life easier because like I be like, because I don't wear deodorant that have aluminum in it.
Aluminum, yeah.
So it's like,
I heard like that's just hard, like to not stink because aluminum helps.
Yeah, aluminum, but it blocks your pores.
You know, it's bad for you. Aluminum is bad for you, but it's just like kind of like fluoride in toothpaste. Like if you get toothpaste without the fluoride, it's not as potent as the toothpaste with the fluoride.
And that shit always tastes nasty as fuck, bro.
Look at y'all niggas being fucking educational black men.
You bugging out, nigga. Moms put us onto that shit, nigga.
I just never read the ingredients on toothpaste. I just get the same shit that we always grew up with.
Toon, you actually gave me a really good transition with what you said, bro. So it might have been you that proposed this question. What's your current level of adulting? And who's the most adult in the room, and who's the lowest?
If I had to guess who's the biggest adult, it'll probably be somewhere of a 1A, 1B between you and Cash.
Okay.
Just as far as obviously your situation, as far as like you actually have a home, you have a family,
Kind of.
and you're like you're the head of the household. And there's how many people in your household?
At least 6, today, it's like 9 niggas in.
All right, so that's a pretty big responsibility. You controlling the ship of 9 people, and then Cash, he has his life with his girl and shit his fiance, and also he's financially on top of things.
That nigga never proved that. I just not around him. Look at him. Look at him. Ready. He gotta put his wallet on the fucking table.
But yeah, the reason I just put like financial. I don't want to say literacy, but finance, on a high level, because niggas, it's really hard. It's really hard to financially put yourself in position when you also teaching yourself.
I think your man,
nigga, he's upset that I got him at 4. I got him at 4.
I'm the least adult in the room. I already know that.
Nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing.
He's drunk. He's doing the Eminem shit. I'm gonna diss myself first.
I'm a fucking child to these niggas, bro.
I said 1A, 1B.
I come here with sunglasses one time. All of a sudden now I'm a fucking child.
Hold on. Well, why you think you number 1? You mother.
I'm the most adult in this room. Nigga.
Get the fuck out.
Talk to me.
Why do you think you're the most adult?
You offended
real
that
shit
nigga.
though. Like,
I'm not offended. I'm just asking. What the
Nigga
hell?
said no. Ain't no way. Dwayne Wade. Hey, Dwayne Wade, boy.
nah, cause no funny shit though. Like that ass. 1, I get bread. 2, fuck you laughing at?
I ain't lying.
This nigga thinking shit funny. All right, 2.
It's the list.
I got
any nigga that starts it, I get bread. When there's a room full of people that get bread, it's crazy.
1, I get bread. 2, I don't got no fiance and I got no kids. So it's like I'm mad responsible because I never committed to none of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How does that make you more responsible than somebody else?
I really
He just
take
wanted to
care of
talk.
myself.
Let him finish. He's
I told you.
I'm not saying I'm just
He
curious.
ain't playing around with that. Yeah.
3,
man.
like yo, y'all would say I have a habit, right?
Yeah.
A few habits. I was.
And that shit doesn't hinder me. So
Oh, yeah. It absolutely does. And you hindered right now.
so I really put a nigga at the top. Is like it put him at the top level, and then after that, like yo, I'm really out here.
I don't want to hear it. Let's go. He's about to bad.
Because I was like, what would make somebody an adult? Like, what is your standards of what an adult or being a high level adult would be?
Like him or just the room?
Well, I'm gonna start with him because I don't. His list.
Nah, high level adult to me is somebody who really takes care of themselves and make sure that they good. That's being an adult. You gotta to do anything in this world. You gotta make sure you right. Niggas would say they put their son before them, but real shit, their son can't take care of them. So they gotta put themselves before anything to take care of whatever structure they're building.
I don't think he's wrong.
I mean, I would have a caveat to that.
No, absolutely. Like, but baseline, I don't think that's a bad baseline because it's like when you're on a flight and they tell you the oxygen mask goes down, you got to put your shit on first because I think you can't take care of other people if you can't take care of yourself. I think he's correct with that. But I think that's just level 1. taking care of yourself is level one. That's because Toon's question was, and I think it was Toon's question.
Yeah,
it's like the level, like what level of adulting are you at? To me, I would say you're at level one. You're an adult. But then
I'm at level 1 of it though.
Yeah,
like I just made
just
it.
got it. Yeah, because you can take care of yourself. You're self sufficient.
You gotta take care of mad shit, nigga.
No, but you gotta prove that though.
Prove what?
What else have you taken care of?
Just because y'all niggas been shot and got kids.
I didn't say because kids ain't the only responsibility.
He's saying he's using your point. Your point and your definition of what an adult is should be the baseline because you're taking care of yourself.
I agree with that.
So now, how could you be another level if you don't have to take care of anybody else but yourself?
Yeah, because
financially,
it's not even that. We can use the movie Baby Boy, right? I don't think that nigga was an adult and he had kids. No, he didn't have a kid. No, he had 2 kids. He had kids. Yeah,
He wasn't an adult.
And
I think that's
the whole premise
point.
of the movie was that nigga's Arrested Development, he's still a child. So it doesn't having kids don't make you an adult. I think taking care of your responsibilities and how many responsibilities you do have. Like me and Cash have different responsibilities, but he still has responsibilities. He doesn't have a kid. I do. That doesn't make me more of an adult than he does. But he has responsibilities.
So who's more of an adult out of y'all two?
It's up to the.
I mean, I would have out of us two, the fathers in the room.
You want to, since you want to put yourself in that shit, yeah.
No, I didn't. You said you 2, and I wasn't looking at you.
You got to be 2, and then I'm 3.
Yeah, only reason why I would say I was 2 because
where's Darius?
One, like that's the only nigga you would beat.
Oh man, y'all making me uncomfortable again, man. What French did when niggas brought up fucking Drake and Ross, nigga walked out.
Oh yeah, niggas, I think I double park. Yeah. I don't like shit like that either.
That shit was fake as hell.
Yeah, I don't like shit like that.
That shit was fire though. You gotta throw some shit at a bitch and say touchdown. I can't even hold you.
You gotta throw a bitch.
He's drunk.
Yeah, that's how I know what adulting level I'm at. I can't even understand certain shit anymore.
Gotta speak kids, man. But go ahead, man.
Oh yeah, my caveat to that would be like, to me, like a high level adult. That whole, I don't really like that whole adulting thing because everybody should be taking care of themselves.
Should be, but it's niggas that, yo, bro. If you think hard enough,
I know. I know a lot of niggas. I know a lot of.
Grown.
That's what I said before when I had the conversation. How important is having fun? Because niggas be spending their whole life just trying to enjoy the most they can every day, and then it's like,
or even.
But
let me ask you a question though, yo, Toon.
Yeah.
If you had your son right here, right now, let's say you had to go do something, and you had to leave
the pod to do it,
and you had to leave your son
here.
Yes, out of the 3 niggas here, who would you be like, yo, watch my son?
That's fucking easy.
Yeah, probably on AG, obviously.
Probably.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm this nigga's blood brother. I'm the nigga.
You gotta take care of a kid.
But also too, like nigga, what's the? You may get a call to go outside way before he gets the call to go.
The fuck, I decline the call.
I don't believe that.
Damn.
And you already started drinking.
Yeah, he's drunk.
I already done seen the nigga's son already, nigga.
Yeah, seeing him and being like,
I was there.
His caretaker.
I didn't feed the nigga and put him to sleep.
But
drunk. I didn't did this shit.
That's a good skill to have.
No, I don't think that's a good skill at all. Like, he most likely could smell that.
Oh, he can't.
Yes,
he only drink milk, nigga.
Nah, but he know if he has smell.
Yeah, he can smell that. But see, I think also what niggas gotta go with the question too is like, how long have you lived in you live in an apartment, right?
Yeah.
So how long have you been there?
It's about to be a year.
And your current your previous situation, you was living with somebody else.
Yeah.
And how much responsibility you had of that environment as far as like rent or groceries there compared to where you at now?
It's like the same. Well, the rent is more expensive now.
This
like,
nigga,
you was paying
credit score questions, bro. You want to put adulting on credit scores?
No, that's yes, it is.
There's niggas that's real adults that got bad credit scores.
Can you listen, nigga? I'm trying to set up the question.
Yeah, but if you have a bad credit score,
so you got bad adult all of a sudden?
I'll get there.
I'm setting up the question. Yeah, so I didn't know you was paying rent at your previous situation.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm getting at is like, now since you're an adult, well, not an adult, so now since you have your own place that you literally are making probably more of the decisions for, is there certain things that you doing differently than you was doing then that you see in yourself? Because for me now, like nigga, I would like now since I have a son, and I put him to sleep at a certain time, nigga, I be tired by the same time I put him to sleep. That's what I mean by the different adulting I'm at, that I go to sleep at a different time. I don't answer my phone at a certain time. I don't entertain certain conversations about fucking what we doing this weekend anymore. That's what kind of the adulting I'm talking. There was a time in my life where I couldn't even picture me not going out during the weekend.
Yeah.
Now I can't tell you unless I look at my phone or I track the days I work, I can't tell you what a Friday is. Like I used to wake up in the morning and feel a Friday.
Smell it, right?
Like, yo, I know I gotta
adulting, bro.
Yes,
That's not adulting.
yes, it
No,
is.
it's not. No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is. Yes,
No,
it
it's
is.
not. No, that's not.
Yes,
That's
that
not
is.
adulting.
Yes, that is. Yes, that you can't tell me because this niggas out here that niggas is not responsible. Even old ass niggas.
Yeah.
Them niggas is still holding on to some shit that they doing 10 years ago.
They in the
staying
corner,
in the
they
house now is
right
adulting.
now.
Exactly.
No, that's not his point.
That's not
So
my
what's your point is? Because I'm missing that shit completely. Because it seems like
that's what I'm saying. What part of level of adulting you at? Are you at the level where you still doing whatever you want to do?
Yeah,
that's
'cause I
fine.
can afford it for me, nigga.
But see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of niggas equate shit to money.
Because it
niggas
took
ain't
you to
saying
have
shit
your
about
son
money.
for you to flip that though. So honestly,
and that's why it's a question.
Nah,
and that's why it's a question.
Bro.
And that's why it's a
Because real
question.
shit, there's niggas that got no kids that do whatever the fuck they want to. They can sniff a Friday, but yet they
see,
have a house.
But you know,
so they more of an adult than you then, nigga?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Have a responsibility.
But also,
a house is a big
if
responsibility.
that same nigga is, you know what we used to do when I was in my 20s, and we used to look at niggas 35 and they still in the club, whether
We
they
used
have
to
a
shake
house
them.
or not.
Yeah, we used to shake
Nigga, you still a level one ass nigga. You still doing the same shit. You didn't evolve from nothing. You became an adult, and yes, you did whatever you did. You bought yourself a house. You take care of yourself. You didn't evolve to nothing. And if you don't want a family or if you don't want anything else, there's nothing wrong with that. Nope. I'm just saying, what part, what did you evolve to? What did you do? What did you change? When you look at yourself now, you're like, damn, son, I can't believe I no longer hit the homies to go hang out, or I go fucking 2 months without getting a hair because I ain't going nowhere.
Yo,
that is different.
nah.
Or if I'm fucking reading the labels on this shit got high fructose corn syrup, this shit don't. That's the question. I think niggas is taking it personal, especially niggas like you that's looking at it like, oh, this nigga's trying to tell me because I don't have any kids or I don't got a girl. I'm saying I'm not an adult. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Real shit, going to other places by my dolly, by myself, going to concerts, going to other countries, doing all that other shit. That's adulting.
Exactly.
That's on a different level.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like now you finally open up your brain to what the question is. You was very in the box and getting offended at first.
Stupid.
I'm just trying to say, nigga. If I'm using words you can't understand,
it's a very adult thing. Getting a passport is a very adult thing.
Nah, I think I'm trying to play a bunch of honestly, real shit. I'm not a product of my environment, but I definitely do stand up for the shit that's in my environment.
And them niggas is kids too. Them niggas is kids, bro.
Nah, nigga.
That's the problem. See, one minute we call for black men to do better, and then we coddle black men that don't do better. Niggas 2025, bro. There's no reason why you have a environment of niggas that act like they know what they doing, and then they see niggas
they know
doing
what they
shit.
Doing, nigga.
Nothing.
No, that's not true.
You jack it as nothing. You jack it as nothing.
A nigga, all right, bet. A nigga that if you leave to go to work and he's in that same location, when you get back from work, that nigga is lost, bro.
Yeah, that's a kid.
Why you got somewhere to be and he don't?
So
that's his job.
Okay, this is
everybody got different jobs, nigga.
Now, you know what?
There's doormen that go to the same fucking building every single day. But there's hood niggas that stand in front of the same building every day.
Okay.
Them niggas ain't.
I'm so glad.
It's not different, bro.
I'm so glad. Cash is
a gigantic.
I know.
It's not different, bro. Because if you nah, because no funny shit. Nah, bro. Y'all trying to play niggas, bro. Y'all trying to play niggas, and I don't like that shit, though. I don't like that shit.
Nah, because you want to coddle these niggas, bro. Yes.
And the sad part is, you're not even one of them.
I'm not even one of them.
Yeah, so why are you going so hard?
No, because real shit,
because you want to coddle
y'all
niggas, bro.
Because real shit, because the way y'all see life, y'all want to take being an adult and manhood away from another person, and that's because the way y'all chose life. I don't look at it like that, bro. Certain niggas choose other shit, and that don't make them a man in their own shit, bro. Because real shit, if you get caught up in a bond and your son do some shit and you got to kill a nigga and now you in jail with them same niggas, you not gonna tell them that they not men. You're not gonna tell them that they not men.
I never saw no nigga in jail is not a man. That's not what I said.
I think you misunderstand.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think you getting offended because, like I said, I think you heard the question. question and you looked at it as like, oh, he means it as this. That's not what I meant at all.
Nah, you generalizing niggas and then after that, you're not standing on that
but
shit.
when you give me a group of niggas, I'm not scared of niggas, and also I come from an environment where I'm of niggas, and nigga, I do think you not doing manly shit, but that's not the question of being an adult, whether the nigga's trapping or whether the nigga's a crackhead. If you a man or if you're an adult, whatever you doing in your adult life to be an adult, that's your business.
Let me ask you a question then. So, like, what is your definition of being a man?
That's what I was.
Yeah, but see, that's also not the question.
And it's
No,
being a
fuck
man
that.
and being an adult is two different things. So this is what I was going to say. I was waiting a long time. Being an adult is about balance to me. There is different aspects of health. So it's your mental health, your financial health, your physical health, your spiritual health.
You got financial health?
And your yes.
Yeah.
Financial health.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your social health.
I didn't know about that.
Being able
You
to
did. You
balance.
just didn't know it's called.
No, I didn't know it was that, but I got you. You can go on. My fault.
So let me start over. It's your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, your social health, and niggas fuck me up.
Financial health?
Yeah, financial health. So if you can balance all of those things in your life and you're doing it at a high level, I think that's being like a high level adult. So obviously you're talking about you get money and all this shit, right? So that's one aspect of your health, and you like to hang out and go out and party and shit. So your social health is good, but then you got to balance your social, your mental, and all this shit. Because if say like, all right, if you're drinking every day, your physical health is taking a big toll, whether you think so or not. That's just what it is. And that's basically what I'm saying. Like, you saying that, oh, is credit score something that affects somebody being an adult or not? Yes, because in America, we live in a place where there's a system in place that defines the things you can or can't do as far as like purchasing a home or things like that. And your credit score is that thing. Like, if you go buy a house with a 600 credit score as opposed to 850, you're going to be in a way better situation with the 850 credit score than a 600 credit score.
That's a fact. But however, though, with that credit score, a lot of times, mama, pops, they got them on a credit card early. They help them out. They pay their bills for them. That don't make them an adult, though.
That's not true.
So real shit, your credit.
Wait, hold on. I don't understand what you're saying right now.
So my thing is like this.
You're saying that people
real
in
shit,
better credit situations will probably set up.
Hold on.
Exactly. I was going to say, Cash literally.
Nigga,
So what did you say?
Hold on.
What did you say then? You said mom and pop set him up with a credit card or some shit, and they was helping him, right?
Hold on. Don't speak for me.
So reset what you say then. I bet you it was exactly what I just said.
What I'm saying is like this, though. There be parents that's in niggas' lives or people's lives that definitely would make their kid look better than what
the fuck
they are.
I just said?
But however, though, there could be a person that deadass has a crib. Because I know a couple of white girls, deadass. Them motherfuckers don't pay for nothing. But their credit score is on point. That bitch is not an adult. She's a kid.
What makes her a kid though?
Mentally.
Like what?
Like she just don't get it.
She doesn't take care of herself.
No, it's
she's
not even that. No.
So then what is it?
A bitch with deadass have maintenance and all that shit. Is that
that's not what we saying.
Nah,
take care of herself,
the thing that don't make her an adult is the more fact of like, she can't really take on responsibilities. If you give her that, she's gonna drop them all.
That's why I said there's different aspects of health.
That sounds like them niggas on the corner to me.
But hold on, I'm just saying.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying,
Can you
bro.
let me finish a thought, though? Can you let me finish a
We're
thought,
saying
though?
the same shit,
But what I'm saying,
bro.
though, is like this, though.
You making it a race thing.
Nah, because
so whoever is doing the same shit in different aspects, that's what makes you not an adult. But I won't say nothing else till you done. That I promise.
My fault, gang. Do your thing.
So like I'm saying, though, there's people that got a way better setup. They got a super good setup. They look like they're an adult. But real shit, if they base leave, they can't maintain that. That's not an adult. That's not.
I would agree.
Okay, but that's why I was saying there's different aspects of what makes you an adult. So they have one thing, but they're missing the other clearly.
Missing, like, bro.
That's what you just said.
Yeah.
All right.
I got you.
And like being able to plan for the future is also something that's the most important thing I think is being an adult. So like.
I don't agree with that.
Like I said,
how would that not?
You don't
because
have
real
to.
shit. No,
Okay, let me say this. Let me say something. And that is part of being an adult.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Planning for the future is being an adult. If I want to buy a house, I know 30 years from now I'm going to be done with my mortgage payment. So would that not be playing for the future?
You could buy a house and that's all you do. Does that make you a great adult because you bought a fucking house?
It could be part of me being a good adult.
Nigga, I cannot afford a house, but I can give all my friends great advice and I can be their fucking like their anchor. That's a great adult.
Okay,
that's to me a great adult.
So
a nigga that could buy some shit don't mean nothing.
Okay, so like I said in the beginning of my statement, what I said is having a balance of all these different things is what makes you a great adult. So you're saying, I did this one thing, so this will make me. I did this one thing. No, having all of the things is what makes you a good adult.
No, that's tough though because real shit though, like you might be bad with with money management, but you might be a great friend. That don't make you a bad adult. That don't make you a great adult, my nigga. No, it don't, nigga. I don't take personal.
I don't want no nigga that's a great friend.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And he's broke. Not to say I don't want him in my life, but I wouldn't want that for somebody. That's crazy.
Why would your bitch want that?
So y'all niggas didn't have delegates on this shit?
No, I'm talking about. So your bitch should be happy with the fact that you ain't got no fucking money. You can't save $1, but you a good friend.
Nah,
she's surely gonna give you some.
Ain't no woman on the planet sticking around for that. She actually gonna call you a name. I ain't gonna say it in this pod.
Even to use your example, the parent that got the credit card and put their kids a co-signer on it, that makes them a great adult because they're planning for the future for their kids to be able to set up to have a high credit score.
Hold on, so let me ask you a question though. So the parent that, let's say, puts their kid's name on a
electric bill,
yeah, and that don't pay it,
you're a bad adult. You're fucking horrible.
Nah.
You're ruining your kid's future.
No, because no funny shit. They could have paid that shit for 7 years, but then after that they lost their job, and then all of a sudden,
so take the kid off.
No,
shout out the blacks.
I'm just saying, shit happens. Like shit happens in life, and the crazy thing is, y'all talk about life like y'all just got the answers for that shit. Like y'all never felt. No, not you. I'm talking about these two niggas.
Right,
y'all
cool.
talk about shit like this shit never falls flat. Now I get it. You be going from city job to city job, city job. You a city whore. Like you just be moving from job to job. I give it to you. You solid. But this nigga right here, bro, like yo, shit that ass be happening, bro. You know it be happening.
So I don't understand why you getting offended. I have an opinion.
I'm not offended, bro. I'm talking for the people, nigga.
No, you're not. But see, the thing is, that's the problem. You sit there and you allow these niggas to be like, you right? Like, this nigga Jackman is right. I can continue doing the same stupid ass shit I'm doing and it'll be fine because you know why? Jackman thinks it's okay. But when years and years pass by and they start looking at niggas that they probably went to school with, when they scroll through the gram, they said, damn, son, this nigga Cash fucking, he got a family, he lived fucking and wherever he lived, he got the house and shit, and I'm on the block. I probably should have listened to him when he told me episode 57, yo, niggas should be applying for city jobs. And they didn't do it. But you came on episode 63 and they said, nah, I like what Jackman's talking about because I could continue doing the same shit. That's the problem. That's the problem. And then my thing is, you like to say shit like as if I'm judging niggas. Nah, it's probably come off harsh, but I swear, if niggas actually be like, damn, this nigga Tune, the only reason why he's yelling is because he's passionate and he want niggas to do better. And sometimes when you talk to niggas aggressively, they don't comprehend it because they feel like you trying to play them. But nah, it's actually saying like, yo, I actually want niggas to do better. Yeah, and I'm not a perfect nigga. And I'm not a perfect nigga.
I watch you, bro. You done told niggas to snitch. You done told niggas they not adults. You be violating niggas, bro. You be acting like you're not a part of the community,
what else is whack? You know what else is whack that I think niggas do? And I've been told niggas that if there's a gun in the car and you with a nigga that's throwing his life away and he's in a car with a nigga that's not throwing his life away, yeah, you should snitch. Cause fuck that nigga. That's how I feel. I feel the same way about niggas that I see on the block that I definitely grew up with, and I seen niggas get locked up. I seen niggas that I thought was going to the league before I knew that only elite niggas go to the league. And I seen niggas do the opposite in life. Nigga, I think we all done seen niggas that possibly if they had different advice from niggas, they would have did differently. Right, but cool. You know what happened? They was on the block with a nigga that said, fuck, I don't care. You shouldn't care.
See, no.
And that's the problem, bro. But that's the problem. And then here you go saying niggas is fucking playing these niggas. Yeah, you know why? Because when we was in school, you know what them same niggas used to do? You thought reading was fun? Nah, you a loser. You a loser. So yeah, so now guess what? The roles are reversed.
Yo, me.
I'm in position. No, you can't. Because now I'm ranting. Now you know what? Now what you doing? You a loser, nigga. Because I got somewhere to be Monday through Friday. I go pod on Sundays. And you know what's crazy? You know how I know these niggas don't got nothing to do?
Because they want to pod on Sunday.
Exactly.
I got you.
Exactly. Because now they look at you and they hope you say something to them. And that's the problem with niggas. Niggas won't say nothing to them. These niggas be looking for something to do. But you know what you tell them? Nah, that's cool. Keep doing that.
Yeah, take 6 months off work.
Niggas body you. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, so no funny shit.
Don't go to work.
That was kind of crazy.
He killed you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Look at the I don't like this fake ass DDG ass nigga. This is a fake ass DDG. I don't like this nigga, son.
Look at this nigga sweat. We got this nigga.
That was bad.
It's hot in this motherfucker, bro.
I try to tell
They get hot
niggas
when
that.
niggas cooking.
Yeah, I try to tell niggas. They told me it wasn't hot here.
So, all right, cool. So, since it's my turn to talk.
Nah, it's not.
Honestly,
Next time.
honestly,
Next time.
we got a lot of shit in the dog.
Wait. So first off, fuck y'all niggas. Two, bro, you think you really better than niggas, bro? But you are niggas, man.
Alright.
You are niggas.
Alright, yeah,
like niggas make mistakes.
sworn I
Niggas do
said that.
shit, bro. Like,
I could have sworn I said that.
all right.
But this is my thing, and that's the last thing I'm gonna say about this.
All right, go
if you want
DDG.
to call him the judgy nigga, I'll be the judgy nigga. I don't give a fuck because I do judge niggas. I just
He
niggas
doing
wrong.
that.
And this is my thing. That's why I'm saying having a plan is the most important part of being an adult. Because I can't make fun of a broke ass nigga. A broke ass nigga. I've been a broke ass nigga in my lifetime, but I've never been a bum ass nigga. That's two different things. A bum ass nigga is a nigga that's fuck.
You
I'm
know
not
why you
even-
wasn't
I'm not even thinking about it.
Yo, nah, I said this with all respect. I might no disrespect. You know why you wasn't a bum ass nigga? Cause your shorty was making more bread than you and she was helping you out.
I didn't know my girl my whole life.
No, I know this. I know that.
And I was making
But-
money. What are you talking about?
No, you was making money.
Go ahead.
You was dead making bread, but she was helping you out, right? Right or wrong? Because real shit though, we can't shit on our support systems. Like I could have been a bum ass nigga, but my mom definitely looked out for me. When I was with certain bitches, they looked out for me, like type of shit. I was a bum ass, like we've been bum
might
ass
be a
niggas, bro.
bum-ass
Like for
nigga.
real. Cause real shit though, cause niggas be
That
forgetting
might
certain
be.
shit though. Like niggas really be like jacking, like nah, I'm that nigga, and it be like, yo, bro, look at your support system.
Okay, this is my thing. I never said that I'm that nigga. And this is my thing. When I'm talking about being broke versus being a bum. A bum is a mental state. Being broke is I'm not in the best financial situation right now, but I'm planning for the future that I'm going to be in a better position and I'm doing things to put myself in a better position. I've never been a bum because I never did anything like, oh, I'm broke. Fuck it. Let me go outside and have fun. No, I'm going to sacrifice me having fun so I can go put myself in a better situation in the future. And I've always made decisions like that. I've never did no bum ass nigga shit where I'm like, fuck it. I'm
So
going
let
to
me
just
ask you
throw
a
my life
question.
away.
You never played it safe?
I always play safe. That's my point.
Always. And that's not like, I give it to you though. Like it's not nothing against you, bro. Like, cause real shit, I wish more people did, but that's not like immaculate.
It's not
Like,
fun.
It's not. And
Okay.
a lot of
And
niggas
that's the
like
problem with
no,
niggas.
No, that ass is. That's super a problem with niggas. But certain people don't feel like they want to be regular. And the real shit, we get influenced when we're mad young being black that we're not regular, especially being black men. We gotta be the best at everything. So why the fuck do I want to be the best at being regular? Who the fuck wants to be that?
My question is, how many times since you party a lot, when you go outside, how many times you got to put in for the nigga that don't got it?
Shit.
So
Damn, like every time.
Yeah. So that's our point. That's a bum ass nigga. Why is he here if he needs that much?
Nah,
help?
that's not a bum ass nigga. That's a nigga.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
His man told him to come.
Yeah,
Nah,
nah,
but that's different.
He should've just stayed home.
But you think this character here is pull up, no money.
Tune, don't act like we haven't been outside, and I'll be like, yo, don't worry about it. I got you.
Yeah, but that's different. I told you I shouldn't be spending this money. As I swear,
And I told you-
I swear on my dad. If I had
dad is my dad.
if I had $0 in my bank account and couldn't make it happen, I would straight tell niggas no.
No, but you be like, yo, I want to go outside, but I'm not going outside. And I'd be like, nigga, don't worry about it.
Yeah, but that's
so
it.
you
But-
a bum ass
but
nigga now?
You know,
No,
that's what I'm
that's-
saying.
that's
What I'm
separate.
saying is I'm choosing responsibility. If I had $0, you couldn't even talk to me about going outside. I wouldn't even listen to you because my thing is, if I do have enough to enjoy myself and I decide I won't spend that, and then you tell me to pull up anyway, but I know once I get started, I'm not gonna be asking you for money all night. So my thing is, I may go out with you. You may pay for the first round, maybe the second round. But I know at that point, I have my money that I'm gonna spend myself. So that's the difference between.
No,
I
nigga,
know
you
niggas
know that I
go
got the
outside,
bottle in the car
no
that you
money.
about to go be
All
like,
right,
I'm going
fellas,
outside too.
fellas.
Bro, like that's what we
can
do, my
continue.
nigga.
We
Like
can
you
continue.
already know that,
We
bro.
can continue. But see, my thing is,
I think y'all nigga, yo, no funny shit.
Using me as
Y'all
an
nigga,
example,
I
as a
say this, bro.
bum-ass nigga.
I think this, bro, and this is the rest of my case. I think y'all niggas got so situated with life that y'all look at regular niggas beneath y'all. And that makes
No.
me sick to my fucking
Yeah, well, go ahead,
stomach.
go ahead.
Because
Fuck
y'all
them niggas.
forgot where
That's
the
how I feel.
fuck
Them-
y'all
nah,
came
because-
from.
now because you speaking for them
niggas came
fuck them
from
niggas.
the
That's
slums.
how I feel.
You
Fuck
niggas,
them niggas.
ain't pay for y'all YMCA jerseys. You
I
niggas
did.
used to rob Muhammad.
did.
You niggas.
Man, fuck them
Nah,
niggas.
yeah, I did.
Because you
But-
defending them niggas, fuck them
You
niggas.
niggas didn't really like Stanley. You niggas forgot where y'all came
Fuck
from
them
and how
niggas.
y'all niggas came up,
Shout
bro.
out Stanley.
Niggas used to steal shit,
Man,
bro.
look, listen.
I played catches in the game of basketball and I ain't want to pay that nigga after the fact. I'm a bum ass nigga now.
Yeah, that's a bum ass
nigga shit.
I paid you though. I gave you the bread though.
No, he didn't.
Shit.
You a
How much I owe you?
bum-ass
$10?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
but,
it's too
man,
late
he
now.
probably
It's
$10
too
out
late.
there.
Yeah, bum ass nigga. It's too late.
Nigga got a video of me
It's
throwing the
too
ball at
late.
Chase.
Yeah,
Though. I know we and him was
yeah,
cool though.
yeah,
It
yo.
was valid though.
You're a
But I'm
bum.
All right,
Fuck
fellas.
them niggas too.
Nah, fuck
Let's
these niggas,
talk
son.
about some real shit.
Nah, this is real shit right here because niggas always want to
All right.
downplay niggas, bro.
Fuck them niggas.
Nah, fuck them niggas, man.
Nah, I do. Fuck it. I do want to downplay
Yeah,
niggas. I do want to downplay niggas because niggas talk about, oh, I did this and that. I didn't do nothing special. I went and took a test. I put it on the internet every
Yeah.
fucking day. Every time I come out, tell me that I made a
Yeah.
group chat, niggas.
Yep.
Yo, take this test. I put it on social media. Take this test.
Yep.
Take this
So
test.
you happy you not special?
That nigga never
'Cause
put
niggas
me
I
on no
don't,
group
I don't need
chat.
to be special. I just want to be financially stable. I want to be in a situation where I never have to ask a
That's
nigga
because you
for
Native
$1.
American, nigga. So you just want to make it in this world. Like that's in your blood, bro. You just like, yo, damn, I lost all my life, so now I want to be here.
So what's not in your blood?
So I'm a Nat nigga,
Yeah,
bro.
whatever.
I'm Nat nigga.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
really
not
that nigga, bro. You know that
probably should
shit.
be Nat Turner instead of Nat nigga, man.
That was a bar.
I got you.
Let's move on, move on.
Yeah, yo. Somebody drop the pin on that shit. That was fire. I'll give you that.
All right, so let's talk about sports, and then we could finish. Let's talk about sports. All right, Ace Bailey.
Yeah, fuck that nigga. Because honestly,
come
he's
on.
supposed to be a Sixer, and that nigga's fucking drunk as hell, bro. That nigga's uncle was his agent. That
don't-
nigga's lost. But
So-
my fault.
You got it.
My fault.
So when Ace Bailey first came out, we spoke about him last week about his draft process.
Yeah.
At first, I was like apprehensive about like, is he good enough to be warranting the antics that he's doing? This week, I found out that it has nothing to do with him at all. It's his representative. That dude that's representing him is one of them niggas in the corner. Like, I don't know what's going on. What was that video? Like, what was he doing in the video?
He's showing off his haircut.
That's what it was. Because I watched it like 10 times.
Not a waving
And I was like, what is the video showing off?
He's showing off. It took me 10 times
Hey,
watching it. But it's actually, he's in a Rolls Royce.
Oh, he's showing the
So
seat.
It's the scene he's doing that for.
Nah, he's doing it for
The
you.
seat,
And
the-
the seat got the
'cause
double.
my-
Yeah, because I thought he was showing his waves on. And I'm like, nigga ain't got no waves. And then you could kind of see because it's white on white, which is, I think that would be the worst one to try to show it off with. But yeah, at least that's what I think. He's trying to show off the emblem.
So the draft occurred, and he was drafted to a team that he's like was on some like I'm not playing for them shit.
Yeah.
Utah. Why niggas don't want to play in Utah?
Nigga, that's a horrible place to be. My boy got. Well, I'm not gonna speak for him, but it's
horrible?
It's well, from what I've heard. It's racist over there because it's all Mormons and Mormon in their
Yeah,
religion,
they think being black is like a
I didn't
curse.
hear about
Yeah.
the Mormons.
and it's the middle of nowhere. Like it's just a whack place to be.
I think you would like it there. They're all swingers. The Mormons.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
No,
so
I don't know about
he
that.
pretty much said like, yo, somebody else can fuck your shorty.
No, that's not what
That's
I
what he said.
said.
That's what he said.
It was more like, but see, his life would be completely different because if he got drafted to the NBA, he would be 18, 19. His whole trajectory would be different. I'm just saying, as a 19-year-old guy, you probably into like, fucking
I
around
thought
some
real
joints.
shit when he got drafted to Utah. I thought he was gonna be happy because young boy NBA there. So I thought like maybe
Nah,
he's
he's
a young
gone.
nigga.
He's not there no more, right?
Nah, he is.
I don't know.
But even if he is there, what the fuck that got to do with his life?
Nah, no funny
So
shit.
talk about with niggas,
if you
bro.
in Utah though, if you in Utah, like, and you look at OKC winning the chip, I always think like, yo, if I got young boy NBA here,
That
and
nigga's
I'm
not
the
from
man of
here.
my team, I'm gonna have fun here, bro. Like I got the key to the
I
city.
think
What
what
make you think
Cash
that
is
nigga
saying
wanna
is
chill with
there's
niggas?
no fun there.
Yeah, there's
and,
nothing there.
and NBA YoungBoy don't even seem like that type of nigga.
And Utah
Yeah.
sucks. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
I think if he should try to go to Philly, honestly, because Philly has upward trajectory at least.
Bro, what about
Utah has nothing.
What about the good old days? You just play when you got picked.
Yeah, that's
Fuck,
dead.
fuck all that extra
I explained
shit.
it last
You want
week.
slavery,
It's 'cause-
nigga?
I seen.
You want slavery?
Don't compare
Nah,
getting
it's
paid
like
millions of
freestyle.
dollars
Yeah,
for
what the fuck?
slavery.
Nah, cause real shit though, you gotta look at the NIL. Fuck the whole
Oh yeah,
game
that
up.
I agree.
No, it
Because
did,
he
it didn't
already
fuck the game up.
he's going into the league with money already.
money, yeah.
But my
if I
thing
already
is,
got 4 or 5 million, the fuck do I care about? I'm picking what team I want to go to.
So then what
I can sit out.
So what you should have did, you should have came back. First of all, niggas want to act like teams mean something to that nigga. Nigga went to Rutgers, nigga. Let's stop acting like that's Duke. Let's stop acting like that's North Carolina. Let's stop acting like that's UConn. That nigga, if he cares so much about where he plays,
He wouldn't have went there.
he wouldn't have went there, bro. That's
separate.
man.
NBA and college is separate because
Nah.
it doesn't matter if you win in college, you just going for stats. But if you go to a school you go by yourself instead of going to like a big program, you get more NIL money.
Nah, there's no way Rutgers could compete with even a St. John's money wise.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to be sharing with other top talents. If he goes and he's only one of 2 top talents, all the money's gonna go to
I
them.
get that point.
But let's say, all right, so let's say Rutgers, we don't know their alumni, but let's say max they could give one player is about $5 million. But then you go to somewhere like Duke that has a fucking network of fucking entrepreneurs and businessmen that they could afford to even give the 5th best player on the team $5 million. That's what I'm saying. Because the nigga at St. John's, they talking about the nigga that owns Body Armor or whatever.
Yeah.
Imagine what he could give back to the alumni to be like, all right, give the number 1 high school player $10 million to come here. You see
but
what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
balance between draft stock and the amount of money I'm getting. I know if I go to Rutgers by myself and I average 30, I'll go top 5. If I go to Duke and I'm getting the same amount of money, but then I'm gonna be averaging like
true.
5 points. Yeah,
So didn't 2 of the Duke players they went top 5, right? The 2 white boys. But behind Cooper Flag, I don't know these stats. I'm pretty sure you probably don't. Who knows these niggas? But you think the nigga that went top 5 in Duke averaged more than Ace Bailey?
the other nigga.
The other nigga, I think he went to the Hornets, the white boy.
Canal or something like that?
He couldn't because
Flag was there.
yeah, Flag was
That's
there.
my
But
that's
you know,
my
like,
point.
there's
He
like
still
three or four
he
niggas
went-
from Duke got drafted.
There are 4 of them.
But see, that's what I'm saying. And the whole starting 5 went.
Yeah.
I don't know in the first round,
No,
but the whole
but,
starting
yeah,
5, the whole
I think they
starting.
all-
But
yeah.
see, that's my point is that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. You could go to this like Ace, I don't know where he was coming out of high school. Maybe Rutgers believed in him and then he turned it to be the nigga he was. But what I'm saying is even if you are the best player to come to this team and they give you X amount of dollars, if you that nigga for real, and maybe still Cooper Flag is the number 1 player in the nation, if you go to Duke and they have X amount of dollars just to throw around, you could still do the same thing you wanted to accomplish at Rutgers. That's why I'm kind of bringing up the school thing, because what top player goes to Rutgers? Rutgers never even had a top 5 player get drafted ever.
Well, now the culture is changing with college.
Now.
Even before the NIL, people started going to the schools by themselves. They started going to like the big name schools. Like the top players started going to like schools that's like smaller markets.
One thing Cash said that I thought was so genius, where LeBron fucked up with Bronny, is that the whole you should send your kids to schools where they gotta be the guy. Stop sending them to schools or programs where
Nigga, Gilbert Arenas said that.
he's the one that
Yeah, I got you, but I feel you. Yeah.
So I think it's kind of the same mentality. Like, would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
I disagree.
that's what I'm saying. But if we was talking NIL,
Yeah.
if we talking NIL and you the man, I wouldn't go to fucking Wisconsin because I could be the man and get $5 million instead of being maybe number 2 at Duke and get $5 million.
No, I agree with that.
No, wait. Can I say something? Though?
Yes,
I
sir.
feel like real shit though. I don't think you should go to the team where you're the man.
Why?
I wasn't gonna go to the league, but I felt like real shit. When all the teams I played on, I was the main player. And when you that main player, you got cockiness, you got ego, and you don't know how to be a team player.
What about your skill set?
The skill set is there.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, though, if you don't know how to work your skill set into being around another star, you are gonna be trash, because your ego is always like, if I don't get the ball, I'm not doing much else.
Yeah, but I think the argument is
That's not true.
I see his point.
I do see his point, but I think the argument is without that ego, without that level of ego, I don't think you make it to the NBA.
I would say this though, you got to look at a nigga like LaMelo Ball. He's a great player, but I don't think he's a championship player.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he would, like, with the game he has now, if he stays with that mindset, I don't think he will ever win a championship.
Yeah, but that's because of team composition. Who else on that team?
It's not even about a team. You can put him on a team where he can succeed, but he will still believe I'm the guy and everybody else got to work around me. Even with Devin Booker, I think it's that kind of mindset.
No, I don't
Even with a nigga like Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, for example, that nigga was on my team and I thought we was going to fucking win a chip with that nigga. And as you can see, when they was like, yo, we're going with Joel Embiid, he was like, fuck y'all then.
I thought that nigga was happy.
Nah, I think he crumbled. He's one of the niggas that crumbled.
Yeah,
But I see your point. I see your point.
It's about
his
like,
ego's probably broken from the fact they moved on to another superstar, and then he started breaking.
because real shit, if he was a superstar of a team, he would have probably been shooting threes. He'd have been in the gym. He would have been working. But when you're not that guy and everybody's looking at the other person and you got the interviews and they're like, well, and Joel Embiid said this today and you got to answer questions for him.
Yeah, but then you got niggas.
Your ego starts to get
You got
crushed.
niggas like Aaron Gordon, bro. He was the man in fucking Orlando, and then he had to go play next to Jokic, and this is the best version of nigga.
That nigga got to answer mad questions about all his brothers. His brothers got mad shit going on.
Not Michael Porter.
No,
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah,
I'm talking about Aaron Gordon. Like, his brother died.
But I think also there's certain niggas that do understand that shit has to change. So I mean, there's certain niggas that let the ego shit fuck up their positioning, and then eventually they get phased out of the league. And then there's some niggas that understand that, like, all right, bet this is my time to do something else.
I'm gonna give y'all a statement about the NBA draft. I just want y'all to respond to the statement. Right, don't ask who made the statement, 'cause I know what type of shit you be on. Y'all notice that all the NBA players that got drafted are either light skinned or white. I think black men are going extinct. That's a statement also.
I did notice that.
Look at this nigga's face.
I did notice that, and I do think it's a fair thing to say. I want to get that off before this nigga gets his turn and start wailing on Twitter or people on Twitter about their opinion, because I know he's gonna say something probably about Twitter or black women on Twitter.
See, but, hey, they go that word again.
But yeah, I do think it's a little. I don't know. I do have a mixed child, so I don't want to sit here and be like, oh yeah, black man got to do better, because I don't believe that either. But yeah, I mean, there's clearly some type of trend going on.
Yeah, but two black people can make a light skinned nigga. That's why that fucking
that shit is weird. But yeah, I just feel like, sometimes when you say certain things, people do their research. Like, oh, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? So
tell them niggas eat a dick.
I don't even talk like that.
I mean,
I got respect.
Go ahead, Kat.
Basketball is not a broke person sport anymore. That's really what it is.
No,
so
that's
a lot of times, a lot of guys, when you get in a certain financial realm, you start dating the people that's in the same financial realm, and a lot of times it's white people. So if a black man becomes financially successful, or he was an athlete that was financially successful, a lot of times he's going to date a white woman. It also comes from the school you go to. That's why all these colleges are going to be fucking white bitches, because all the big schools are full of white people.
Yeah.
So when they have a kid and they want their kid to be an athlete, of course there's going to be some light-skinned nigga because they had a kid with a white woman. So at the end of the day, the top kids are working out with the top trainers, going to the top basketball camp, playing for the top teams, going all around the country, going from this state to this state just to play AAU, and you can't do that with no money. Like, it's a rare, obviously gonna be a rare case like VJ Excombe that said that his mother worked multiple jobs and they put their house on a generator for 7 years, and he left America so he could come here to support his family back home.
Where's he from?
He's from like Bahamas or Bermuda or some shit like that.
I'm out.
So his mama wasn't fucking nobody? Sound like she was an adult.
Because that's the important thing.
Yeah, she's not an adult.
Yo, and you know what's in my head? I was like, yo, this nigga's been going like 20 minutes without saying no ignorant shit. And sure enough, I swear I was counting in my head like, yo, he's doing good, bro. He's doing good.
So the last hood nigga is Ant.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
I mean, that we know.
Because Ja had money.
We don't know niggas' personalities, but the most.
No, I mean like in terms of
Zion.
not his personality.
Zion is the last real nigga.
Nah.
Zion was poor.
No,
Was Ant poor?
I don't know if he was.
I thought he was because
he came from the hood, though.
I know he comes from a tough situation. His
Yeah, so
grandma's
that's why I
dead.
assumed that he was, because I know Ja isn't.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know every draft nigga, but from the stars, I would assume so.
It's Ant. He's the last one.
Yo, chill out on that. You Indian, not even fully black.
Yo, let's go to the
No,
question.
that's what I wanted to go to. We're gonna end with that.
Cause I gotta go.
Oh yeah, my fault.
Actually, let's do more time.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, yo, last time these niggas balked on me because I left early. You can't leave early.
But he's actually
you was also late.
a part of the podcast.
Yeah, and you was late.
Like, you just a guest.
And you was wild. All right, but let me get this up so we can get about it. All right, bet. So we got another submission for Out of Gas. And this is how it goes. Yo, I've been rocking with Gas Money Podcast for a couple months now, so I got to put y'all on. Even though I know I'm probably dead wrong. My boy was talking to this girl heavy, like he really liked her. They had a little fallout and weren't talking for a bit. She slid in my DMs one night and I folded. It wasn't planned, it just happened. I ain't tell him. I feel wild guilty, but also it was just one time. Am I wilding?
This is a good one.
Wait, that was his girlfriend?
No. He said the nigga, he was just talking.
Oh, he just
was
liked
just
the girl.
talking to
They
her.
was talking.
And
Oh, just
I
liked her.
guess they was
And they
on,
were
they
talking.
was getting to that level, and then something happened.
Yeah,
And they
shit
stopped.
happens.
They stopped talking for a little bit.
I need to know the information. Like, did he rip?
Nah, he clearly did. Which guy?
No, his friend.
No, we don't have
yeah,
that.
If his
we
friend
don't have
didn't
that
rip,
information.
Who
But,
gives a
but
fuck?
think about it. If somebody says my boy was talking to this girl heavy. Heavy?
I don't know.
What
so that
makes
makes
it
okay. So
heavy?
yeah, you can,
let's assume
we
they
can
did.
assume they rip.
I
Yeah, we
was
can assume they rip.
I would say this. I would say this. Like if your bro talking to a bitch heavy and she sliding your shit and you ain't clear the air, you dead ass wrong.
Yeah, that's the only thing I think he's wrong about.
Dead ass
He
wrong.
should have spoke to his.
Cause real shit though, I can't even hold you. There's been times where like a bitch would dead ass send me a text and I would screenshot the shit and I would send it to bro like, yo, she's on this type of time. Now, bro is supposed to give you a fly zone. Cause if you don't love her,
Yeah,
I'm
I agree.
supposed to fuck.
I
Like
agree.
it's like, nigga, what are we talking about,
I
bro?
agree,
Like if this
100%.
is just a slut bitch, like I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
I agree.
Like that's cold. I'm just letting you know off of GP, like that's it.
Yeah.
And that's just how it go. And if that's the case, bro, not wrong. But if he doing shit behind niggas' backs, that's really not his friend. And you gotta really let that nigga know that that's not your friend, bro. Cause that's the problem. Cause if the pussy was more important than telling that nigga
Yeah.
that like, yo, shorty hollering at me, that's not your man.
Yeah, that's not your man like that.
And that's the bigger problem. It's not shorty.
Yeah, it's not the girl.
problem is that's not your man's.
Yeah, I agree. The dude that submitted this, you're dead wrong, bro. you gotta hit your man. Like, it's how old is that nigga? I mean, maybe it's an age thing. Maybe niggas don't like confrontation. I don't know. Just the rules that I kind of grew up around is you gotta just.
What happened to the era she chose? Y'all niggas ain't know
No, she chose, but you still gotta let the nigga know. That's me 100%. Women are choosy. That's what women are. But you doing something foul by not letting your mans know, like, nigga, she chose. I would have stunned on a nigga. Like, I would have danced on my man's grave because it happens. It happens to me. It happens to niggas. Like, you got this one, Tune. Next week I'm gonna get one, and it just gotta be like that. But a nigga, like, how would you feel if a nigga did that to you?
Hold on, I can say one
I
thing.
would be upset. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
like, just holler at me, bro.
Push come to shove, like even if you answer the text, you supposed to screenshot that motherfucker and send it to bro. Even if you answered this shit already, just send them the screenshot like she hit me. Whatever you want to say, I'ma still do what I want to do.
I don't know if I'm gonna screenshot it though.
Nah, I gotta screenshot it because if she hit me and she's on my dick, bro, even if you tell me no, I still might fuck anyway.
Nah, but nigga, well,
But I'm gonna let you know that she's on my
That type
dick.
of
That's
shit.
fucked up.
What's the
Nah,
point?
I think that the point because
Because you're not gonna tell me what my dick can get.
Nah,
that can
yeah,
go
yeah,
and not,
yeah, we're
it
friends.
can't go.
We're friends.
Like real,
Yeah, what
no.
the fuck?
If we, bro, hold on. So,
I really like this girl, and I think something could come of this.
bro, I done had niggas do that shit to me before, where a bitch had Jordans on and she was like, and y'all niggas like, oh nah, he love her, and I was like, yo, so that shit is corny.
Why you
I don't
love
give a fuck
Jordans?
about that shit, bro.
What the Jordan?
The Jordans man. At that time, the Jordans meant a lot to me. I was like, damn, so that bitch is fire, and she had Jordans on. So I
What
like
is
her a
this
lot.
nigga
Like, I like
talking
her.
about?
Nigga was 14.
Yeah, you feel me?
He had to be 14.
It's that type of shit. But that was like, yo, nah. And you was like, and y'all niggas was like, nah, but he love her though, so you can't do nothing.
Yeah, that's the rule.
Nah.
Then how many friends you got, nigga? Like,
What the fuck?
Nah, if you love her, but she ain't fuck you,
yo,
that
come
don't
on,
count.
hey, yo.
I want to
don't
hear
count.
Cash talk on this.
That don't count. That don't count.
Let's get some logic.
Yeah.
Let's get some logic in. Let me go
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Like, let's say you like a shorty, like you love her, like you want her to be your wife.
Okay.
But she don't like you at all, and she want to fuck me.
Okay.
You gonna tell me that I can't fuck her
reserved the
because you love
If
her?
he has the right to do that.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Then you're not friends.
Yeah,
then
you're not
No,
friends,
we
bro.
friends, bro.
you cannot be friends.
So like
Nah, I'm
my
not gonna
future
lie.
wife, I can't like. She don't want him.
That's on him.
Nah,
but
I'm not gonna
there's
lie.
other bitches.
You shouldn't. A nigga shouldn't be able to tell you can't fuck a girl that want to fuck you.
But this is not a nigga. This is your
see what I'm
friend.
saying?
No, I'm
Thank you,
saying
bro.
it don't matter to me.
All right, we got
Like,
different
me
morals.
personally, if I like a girl, if the same situation, I liked a girl and she didn't want to fuck me, but she want to fuck this nigga, I'm not gonna tell him no, you can't
No,
fuck her.
I'm not saying
we
you're
can't ask
wrong
this
or
nigga that.
right for that. I'm just saying as a friend to a man, like we are men.
If I'm your
hold on,
friend,
hold
why
on,
would I
hold on.
want less for
No,
you?
no, you're
bro?
right. No,
like
hold
real
on,
shit.
hold on.
It's not.
Can I just make my point?
Nah, 'cause real shit, if
Can I
he-
just make the point
I
real
got you, I
fast?
got
I'll be
you.
fast.
Yeah, my fault.
The dude that is telling the other guy like, "Hey, I like that girl, but she don't like me, and I don't want you to fuck her." He's tender, 100%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But you're his friend.
But this is my thing. It's like
If I'm your friend, I want what's best for you.
I could.
And if that's, bro, like real shit. If it was reversed,
Bro.
like even if it was,
Yeah, that's a
I
different
loved
type of
and I wanted
nigga.
to be with, and Cassius and she wanted him. Go do your thing.
No, that's you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Everybody's not the same.
Like logic, like real shit, bro. Like I don't know if you view me as, but I'm your friend. So real shit, I'll be like, yo, bro. Nah, no funny shit. You just be like, yo, bro, have her, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro.
I just don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't want to see nothing.
Well, that's impossible. But if you do that to that dude, that nigga's not your friend though. Whether he presents like he's your man, he don't trust you.
This my thing. I think that he should tell them first, but also in that situation, I feel like the nigga that he's scared to tell is a nigga that be trying to corral all the bitches to him. No, you can't have them. No, these are my bitches. Like he probably one of them niggas. And he probably went through that situation before when they was both going after the girl and the girl wanted him and not him, and he was like, nah, you can't fuck. I like her.
Then you shouldn't be his friend.
That's what I'm saying.
What if it ain't that type of nigga? What if it's the type of nigga that's really on some like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I really like her, and I don't even want to view her as somebody that smashed the homie.
Yeah.
Can you just leave it at that? Niggas is upset with that.
Y'all niggas got sister.
Yeah,
y'all niggas got sister rules with like regular bitches.
Sister
and that's
rule,
crazy.
yeah,
You can't fuck somebody's sister.
No. Because real shit.
Hold on, time out. It can't be a regular girl if the nigga. That's not a regular girl.
This is the shit that like Tony Montana was telling like Angel, like, yo, bro, don't fuck my sister. Like that's different.
That's the same shit to me.
Y'all taking that with the shorty y'all just like.
No.
What the fuck? Yeah, nigga.
Right.
Bro, if
the shorty
somebody
like Cassius, you got all right, bro. That's
you.
That's
what
if it's my sister and I say, yo, don't do it.
I think that's worse. Because I'd rather a dude sleep with my sister if it's like, oh, he's a good guy. Like I know Cash is a good dude. Got shit going for him.
To talk about now good guys and shit.
No, that has to matter. It's your sister.
No, it doesn't matter. Personalities don't matter here.
If you're talking
about a nigga's sister, how the fuck?
No, because real shit though. If she want to fuck him, but she like, let's say
your sister, we talking about. Don't change the argument.
Let's say it's your sister, and she like I like her, I love her.
Yeah, cool.
But she wants to fuck Cassius, and Cassius fuck. I can't hold that back, and I don't think you should hold that back either.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't think you should hold that back either. Let's say your sister's bad.
Nah, bro, nah. Niggas is bugging up.
Niggas missed the point. Nah, niggas ain't missed no point.
Yeah, niggas missed the point.
Nah.
That's what niggas. You just one of those niggas that putting the pussy above everything. I ain't gonna lie. There's gonna be certain times. I mean.
Call me Stephon Diggs?
Yeah, I feel like it. I guess so. But I don't even know the correlation. I just said for
you just want to say
yeah. But anyway, if a nigga tell me he feel a ways about some shorty and I respect the reason, then I don't see what's wrong with a nigga telling me.
That's mad subjective because you got to respect the reason.
Yeah.
Like, what if I don't respect the reason then, nigga?
Yeah, but see, I feel like there's no reason
like
you would
words
respect.
that May said, I'm not your little nigga.
Yeah, but I feel like
I want to respect you, but I can't respect you.
I feel like you one of those niggas that's just like, fuck it. If it's pussy, I don't care if it bothers you. I'm gonna fuck. And then that's fine. That's how you want to do it. I'm not telling you nothing. I'm not telling you nothing. You're gonna do what you want to do, and that's fine. I just put you in a category as if I did care about a bitch. You the last nigga I'm gonna tell about it anyway. Because one, you not my man. Because I know you gonna fuck her. And two, what would be the point of me telling you? Because you don't give a fuck.
Nah, because real shit though. No funny shit though. I'm gonna keep it a bean though. Because real shit, like it's like, why you controlling the pussy that I can fuck? Like real shit. Like if she want me, but you like her, you mad controlling at this point.
I got one last question for y'all, and then we can let Cash clock out. Let's remove the pussy out of it. I think that's what's confusing it.
Nah, it's not.
Now hold on. There's a car at a used dealership. Mm-hmm. My man, you knew him for a long time, bro. I really want this car. Damn, I can't fucking afford it. I'm fucked. The dealers hit you on the side like, yo, we got a good deal for you because we like your music, Jack. You buying that car?
And you want it?
Yeah. That's my dream car.
Shit, I might buy it and sell it to you.
No, yo, what's up with this nigga?
Nah, that's a false equivalency.
Hold on, it's crazy because I
just wanted to change. I think pussy was called.
Because niggas feel like they're entitled.
No, because niggas think they control pussy. Like you.
No, I'm not controlling pussy. I'm asking my parents to do me a favor.
He controls women's body. You control women's.
You're not even. First of all, talking to the mic, please.
You control women.
You are bugging.
Made a plural twice. Women's. Niggas bugging out.
Women's body. You control women though? You think you control a pussy, bro?
Bro,
that's not what we even controlling in this.
Man's. Yo,
if she want to fuck me, you have no control over that.
That's not what he's trying to control. He's trying to control his man. Like, my man, could you give me the courtesy?
So he control my dick now.
No, I'm not. I'm asking what does our friendship mean? That's what I'm asking.
Our friendship should mean
this is gonna bother me. I'm letting you know it's gonna bother me.
That if I fuck shorty?
Yeah, it's gonna bother me. and you still do it, you're not my man.
There's mad shit in friendship that bothers niggas.
Like
I
what?
think
Like
bro,
regular shit, bro.
Like what?
I'm pretty sure that shit that bother you about tune.
Like
but y'all
what?
figure it out. I don't know. That's y'all relationship.
I don't-
But
I
y'all-
can't think of one off top.
but choosing to overstep what your man's is asking you is blatant disrespect.
Yeah.
So you telling me I can't get pussy
But
because you love
I'm
her?
not telling you
Yeah,
nothing.
that's what I'm
Go
telling
ahead. No, if a nigga presents that to you and that's your response, I think from that moment on, you should be like, I'm not this nigga's friend. And then just, that's it, fuck her.
Yeah, fuck
and
her,
be
that's
like,
it.
fuck it. Like, this nigga's not my friend. That's it.
So my vote is that my man's is out of gas. He's bugging the fuck out.
He's bugging the fuck out.
You need to fill that tank
Nah,
up.
he's half a tank.
Nah, that nigga a hoe. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, wait, which guy? Which guy?
Nah, the nigga that fucked the girl.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't want to disrespect our fans like that, but you a whole ass nigga, my nigga.
If he fucked the shorty that you like,
Yeah, it's not that he did it. It's that he did it behind his back. That's the
no,
problem.
understood that. But like, if he let him know up front, like, yo, nah, she really on my dick, like, and I like her, so like, he's wrong.
Or if it's two niggas that like it, then no.
No, that's
But
just we just
different.
battling.
That's
But hold on,
different.
nah, but she's on his dick though.
Nah,
and,
she's
like,
not on his dick.
Wait, what?
Did you miss the story?
Yeah, he wasn't paying
She was
attention.
talking to
He
the
got
other
pussy in
nigga.
it.
Like, she was talking to the other nigga. They was talking heavy. I don't know if she felt that same way about that nigga, but that's how he felt about it. They was talking
Yeah.
heavy. We assume that they fucked because heavy. What the fuck heavy means?
Boom.
Niggas
Yeah,
ain't.
got
Yeah,
you.
you feel
Yeah.
me? All right, cool. I guess they fell out and she hit homie. Whatever she hit homie about, they linked up. Whether they chilled or whatever before
Nah,
that,
he
or they
ripped.
just linked up to fuck. They fucked and
He didn't
now-
tell his man.
He didn't tell his man.
Now his man about to
If
hit a
she's
pod.
all right, cool. If any bitch, like, all right, cool.
Find out.
Like, for example, like yo, if you got a shorty and she hit me, that means she want to fuck,
Yes, we established that. But
So
where's
she's
your
on-
integrity?
bro.
Well,
that nigga-
I'm pretty,
All right.
if the other nigga fucked, I'm pretty sure you knew because niggas talk. So I'm pretty sure he was like, "Yo, shorty
now I
that
can't fuck?
that I bagged that such and such a couple
No, you
weeks
can
back."
fuck if he's cool with
Yeah.
it.
Cause
If
it
he's
sound
not-
like the nigga that fucked, he got trauma in his brain. Like he worried about the other nigga. Like, yo, damn, I
Because that's his
fucked up.
friend.
Yeah, that's all
he
he's
should be
saying.
worried. He's wrong. He did something wrong. Go tell your friend today. You might be able to salvage the relationship.
Nah,
See,
don't
the
tell
thing
him,
is,
don't
y'all
tell him,
niggas,
don't tell him,
nah,
don't tell
y'all
him.
niggas is wilding, bro. Cause that's a
It's
thought
over
bitch.
now, it's over
That's
now.
a thought bitch, and y'all niggas is
How's
running-
she a thought?
First of
Cause
all,
she fuck friends.
nobody's protecting her. So what does it matter?
Nah, that make
what
her
she's
thought.
called? But
No, I said that make up.
yeah, of course. But nobody's speaking on her character right now. She's not even a factor for
because
real.
y'all forgetting that factor though. Cause there's mad bitches that fuck up friendships.
No. We're speaking on the friendship. We're not talking on who gives a fuck what she is to either one of them. Like niggas is trying to advise this nigga on
Yeah, we gotta-
whether
yeah,
he
we
should
gotta-
not.
we gotta vote.
And
So
I'm just saying, I think he's out of gas for fucking.
Well, half a tank, you said.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, half a tank because I
And
mean,
you said he's out of gas? That's the negative one, right?
That nigga got a quarter
that
tank.
nigga got a
Quarter
fuck.
tank.
Yeah, quarter.
All right, quarter. And you,
Gas
what
like
you got
just
for him?
came on type shit.
Full tank, bro. That nigga good, bro. He good in my book.
All right. I guess, Cash, you could take us out.
Appreciate you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Gas Money Podcast. If you want to be featured on the next segment of Out of Gas, don't forget to DM the Gas Money page or any of the hosts that are tagged on the page, and you will get your story featured, and we'll tell you if you are out of gas or not. Don't forget to hit this bell icon and the subscribe button so you never miss another upload, and follow us on TikTok and Instagram at gas.money.podcast. AG.
Can I get a perfect?
Perfect.